evening, fellow geeks. Welcome to another episode of Icewind Dale, Rime of the Frostgeeks. Playing with us tonight, we have our usual crew. I'm going to go with Matt and Ian first because I always introduce them second. We have them playing Stew Drinker and Moon Eye, the wonderful Goliath brothers, and then we have Chase and M playing Haskell and Tranquility. So, welcome everyone. Welcome chat. Welcome players. We are using the system and setting of Dungeons and Dragons 5th edition by Wizards of the Coast, and we are playing through their module Icewind Dale, Rime of the Frostmaiden. This is unsponsored fan content. Lots of the tokens and maps and things we're using are from the Rime of the Frostmaiden bundle over on Roll20, so you can go check that out for your home game if you like. As far as chat interactions, we have the normal stuff, but if this is your first time here, you can type !engage to find out about hero points and or villain points if you want to help the bad guys be a little bit badder.
They don't need it today, I promise.
The heroes might need your help tonight, so feel free to dish those out as you will. You can also gift semi-useful items and let the characters figure out how to use those. And you can give blessings and do other fun things. So check out the commands in chat to see what you can do. I think that's all of the announcement stuff. Really quick before I forget, since I didn't want these to go to waste, so Quill, you can still have your tuft of polar werebear fur.
Yes.
And your chewinga cookie. And Moon Eye, you also had a chewinga cookie as well. So you guys can still have those things. And I forgot to tell you last time, Em, but this tuft of werebear fur, you don't know how you know it, but you just know it in your soul somehow that this is how it works. As a bonus action, you can activate it to gain immunity from all non-silvered physical damage for 1 turn.
Oh, that's
Wow.
really good.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
there you go.
I have it tied into my hair, I think is what I said
so you
last
can,
time.
as a bonus action, you can activate it and you can make that look however you like.
Sweet.
So chat, now you know what that does. If you want to gift that around, you can. Okay, well, we left off on a cliffhanger last time, so I'm sure everyone is eager to find out where we go from here. But in case you missed the last session or you need a refresher, the group caught a Dwergar trying to escape the East Haven ferry and learned that Zardarok's Sunblight means to wipe out 10 towns to make way for his own people, to conquer the land, basically. They coerced this captive into revealing the location of the fortress before letting him flee across the ice. Then they heard about the town name lottery for the sacrifices to Auril and convinced Ronaldo, the Magnificent, to help them put a stop to the sacrifices. He agreed to do so if they could bring him a couple of tokens of their heroism that he could use to inspire people, such as the Lake Witch's magical cauldron, which he told them about. That is nearby East Haven. They decided to first set off to clear the werebear's former cave home of corrupted bear tribe warriors. But they ran into trouble along the way in the form of one of these warriors. They defeated this corrupted bear tribesman and rescued Eska, who was a familiar face, another member of the bear tribe, who they rescued earlier in this campaign. And they were all teleported suddenly when Haskell found a shiny ring on the dead warrior's hand and decided to grab it. You were all teleported suddenly. And that is where we'll pick up, of course. So you find yourselves, let me drag you over to this new map. Oh, and I need to get my spooky music going. You all find yourselves on an elevated pathway that winds toward the mouth of a cave. By the way, you're all with me. Can you see where we're at? There you go.
Affirmative.
Okay.
Yes.
Cool. So you are on an elevated pathway that winds toward the mouth of a cave. The archway in the cave's entrance is carved like the gaping mouth of a bear. On either side of this pathway, it drops off about 20 feet down into a snowy ravine, which down this cliffside, you see your 2 sleds and your little pack of dogs attached to the said sleds. They're chilling down in the ravine. That's what those wolves are. The rest of you are up on this pathway, and you've got you've got Gale and Eska with you as well. And that's where you are. Eska looks at you, panicked. Haskell, what did you do?
What did I do? I didn't do anything.
She looks at the ring that you are holding in your hand.
I should
describe the ring for you, Haskell. It appears to be made of ice. It's like really a little bit blue tinted, just like perfectly frozen ice. And on the face of it is a tiny engraving of a snowflake. However, you've seen lots of Twinga magic before, and this does not give you that vibe.
Can I do any sort of knowledge on it?
Sure. You could do a religion for the symbol, or you could also do an arcana to potentially try and ascertain what has happened.
Let's do a religion.
Okay, while you're doing that, I will roll for a random blessing because I forgot that we need to do that.
Sure. I got a 12.
Okay. Quill, you are getting blessed.
Oh, snap.
Oh, snap.
Nice.
Let's see. On your bracelet, a tiny perfectly formed snowflake grows on your charm bracelet, and you get the charm of fresh snow.
Okay.
So, feeling a little... are you good with that, or would you like a reroll?
Let me pull it up real quick because I forgot to open it.
I'll fill in Haskell while you check it out. So, with a 12, you did religion?
Yep, religion.
You've seen this around. Certainly being in Icewind Dale, this looks like a symbol of the Frostmaiden.
Okay, I'm gonna look at that, and then I'm gonna glare up at oh my goodness, I blanked her name. Eska?
Mm-hmm.
That's what I thought. Okay. I'm gonna glare up at Eska, and can I do an insight on her?
Sure.
He doesn't trust her. He thinks this is her fault. 7.
She appears to be just as shocked and flabbergasted as the rest of you.
It is magic of the Frostmaiden. Conveniently, once we found you, Eska.
What are you talking about? It was on his finger.
Why are you so quick to blame me?
Because you are the one who grabbed it.
Ring.
You think the ring did this?
The moment you took the ring, we disappeared.
What kind of unstable magic is this? Pick up the ring and it activates. I'm gonna put it on my finger.
Okay.
Do I feel anything different when I wear it?
It's cold.
This is
You don't feel anything at this time.
Take it off.
Do I recognize this bear cave? Like, have I heard stories about it, or?
Go ahead and make a nature.
I will.
We'll see if you've been around here before.
Not my strong suit.
So an
I got
8.
An 8.
Excuse me. You haven't been here before. However, it doesn't seem crazy to assume that this has some connection to the bear tribe or maybe the werebears. The archway carving is very clearly a bear, or supposed to be a bear.
Mm-hmm.
Who is wounded? Like, does anybody look hurt?
Well, you guys did just get done with a fight.
Mm-hmm.
I got topped off because of the amazing spell from Moon Eye, so I am good to go.
I'm also topped off. Are either of you hurt? Drinker,
I would say, like, you could see that there's just a little bit of a scratch on him, but otherwise, he looks pretty sturdy right now.
And,
Anybody does anybody need a short rest, like to get abilities back?
I need a long rest to
Style.
get abilities back, but
Okay.
I'm good.
I
I
don't
can
know if that's
survive.
possible right now.
no, I realize that. I'm
Yeah.
just telling you.
Well, this looks like a good place to camp, guys. Just chill here for the night.
Hey, we have igloo, Spike. Are you kidding me?
Right on this pathway that has a 20-foot drop on either side.
That's what the
Definitely not
igloo's
be
for.
visible. Okay, Quill, on that blessing reroll, you got the Charm of Frost. So you've got that in the shape of an icicle,
Great.
which means you'll be doing extra frosty damage
Mhm.
or potentially resisting frost damage. Okay, so what do you do?
This seems perilous. The Frostmaiden is our enemy. She has wronged Quill Eska. We should be cautious here. Stew drinker. I'm pretty
Yeah.
certain you can't be killed. You take lead.
All right.
Is the lighting fine here?
It's the day. The time of day does not seem to have changed, so it's still.
Like dim but not dark.
Yeah, exactly. It's Icewind Dale's version of daytime right now.
Okay, I'm just keeping light on myself then.
Pascal,
Yes.
are you suggesting we should go into this scary cave?
Where else are we going to go? Jump off the side of this cliff?
I look down the cliff. How far, like, is there anywhere to go besides cliff?
Why don't you make a perception check?
I would be happy to.
According to our map, there's a very frightening frost face over there.
I
in the
know,
corner.
right?
It's the Frostmaiden. She's watching.
I got a 6. So that I feel pretty good about that.
Okay.
Mhm.
It looks to be about 20 feet to the bottom of the ravine.
I'm gonna grab the back of Quill's shirt or whatever she's wearing. You're going to fall off if you look over the edge like that.
It is not too far down. I have rope. And we have the dogs to think about. Perhaps instead of going inward, we can head back to where we were? If I turn and survey the horizon, do I recognize approximately where we are?
You can make a survival check to try and get your bearings.
So many checks happening. What about a 15?
15. Let me see. Well, you are able to gather your direction, which way is north and all of that.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I'm just pulling up the larger map here. You catch sight of Kelvin's Cairn, which, if you guys don't remember, is that small mountain that you ascended a while back.
The one thing that was between a mountain and between a hill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You also think you see sorry, I'll give you direction. So you turn around, your back is to the cave, and you see Kelvin's Cairn way off in the distance, in the northwest direction. Looks pretty far off. You also catch sight of Loch Dinishir, which is the lake by East Haven. That's a bit closer.
So we're
still
real
pretty far off.
from where we were.
Yeah, and actually, let's see, you got a 15 survival. Yeah, okay. So, yes, you see the lake more to the west, not a little bit north of you, but mostly just to the west. And then also closer than any of those things, but still a ways off, you see a strange point sticking out of the snow, kind of just to the north. It's maybe picture an ice cream cone, an upside down ice cream cone. It's got kind of that shape. It does not look natural. Doesn't look like a mountain or anything. And Moon Eye, you've been blessed. Congratulations.
Have I heard of this ice cream cone pinnacle? Like, is this something people talk about?
This does not look like anything you've seen before. Moon Eye, you've got everyone's favorite. A little carving of a wolf's head grows on your bracelet, and you get the charm of the animal today. So let me know which animal companion you would like to have make an appearance.
Man, is Haskell so jealous every time this happens?
So jealous. But you know what? Moon Eye has fun animals too.
All right. So now that you've gotten your bearings a little bit, you do think, Quill, that you guys have ended up farther in the direction that you were headed. You don't seem to have, like, certainly didn't travel in the opposite direction.
But we went too far.
Well, you didn't know exactly where you were headed. The werebears didn't give you, like, precise directions.
Okay. So she's gonna turn and she's like, actually, we were heading this direction before, and this is a cave, and it has bears. I understand. This is their hideout. I'm sorry, I had not picked that up before. We are at our destination.
Everybody trying to judge me for getting us here. Of course I found the way.
But
Good
can we
call.
find the way back?
We will never hear the end of this.
Moon Eye is speaking to Quill's heart.
Is the ring like unbearably cold, or is it just like a little chilly?
No, it's just cold. It feels like maybe like cold metal. Like about how cold that would be.
Okay.
But it weirdly never seems to warm up. Like it is just consistently that temperature.
Okay, I'm gonna wear the ring.
Okay.
Go on and lead us in this cave, Stew Drinker.
Right. And I'll push on ahead.
All right. As you guys push on ahead, Moon Eye, being the most perceptive of the bunch right now, you notice, I'll just kind of, whoops, don't want the ruler. I'll just kind of whoop all you guys together. As you get around this corner, sorry, Stew Drinker.
I fall off.
You're not going off the ledge, I promise. Moon Eye, you notice a hole in the caves, or in the side of the cliff here. Just down the ravine. Nothing, you just notice it, nothing like crazy sticks out about it, but you take a mental note.
Does it look like a tube of ice?
No, it looks like stone. It looks like it's carved into the stone. You notice, well, go ahead and make a perception check. That's what you noticed passively. We'll see what more you can get.
26.
26.
I rolled a natural 20.
Woo! You see everything. You notice some, well, first of all, you catch a draft of wind coming from it and catch the scent that is coming from there, and it smells awful. Not like, it smells not really like any one thing. It's like a combination of death and like waste and refuse. It just smells really bad.
Just
you also
heady blend.
Yes, yeah. Really will, wake you up.
Yeah.
And then also at the base of the hole, you notice things that match that scent. There's markings around the tunnel that would indicate that like such refuse has passed through.
Somebody's flushing it down there or throwing it down there.
Yeah.
Since I'm near Quill, look at that. See the cave?
What do you think that is just how their garbage chute as it was?
I suspect, but cannot be sure. Something could be going in, I suppose, but I think it is probably a garbage chute.
I would suggest we could sneak in, take whoever is inside by surprise. But I do not think Haskell will think it is heroic enough for Stew Drinker.
I think you are correct.
I think sneaking would be fine.
Do you
There's
just
honor
do,
in a good ambush.
do you do that just to spite me, Haskell?
Don't be so naive.
I am not naive.
There is honor in a good ambush, so long as it is the right circumstances. Traversing into a cave is one of those circumstances. Unlikely to be a not beast foe.
Do you think you can climb up that tunnel? Actually, will Studrink and I even fit in that tunnel?
Yeah, it's not tiny. You think a
Okay.
medium creature could fit through it. It would be a bit tight for you guys, but you probably could make it. Also, Stew Drinker, a small lava rock grows on your charm bracelet, and you have the charm of fire.
Awesome.
So, let me know which weapon you would like to bless, and I will give that person the light as their weapon illuminates.
Love when Stew Drinker has this one.
Well, even when Moon Eye gets it, Stew Drinker gets it. So.
Yeah.
That's true.
Great. Well, I'll probably hold off on that for the time being if we're talking about an ambush.
Well, does the cave look large enough for Goliaths to wade through?
Yeah, we just talked about
Perfect.
that. So
Sorry.
No, you're good.
Okay.
It would look like a tight squeeze, but they could make it.
Then let us go.
You guys are headed toward the hole in the cliff face?
Yeah.
Okay. I need each of you to make athletics or acrobatics checks to safely navigate down the cliffside. Not that anyone's going to die from this, but see if you get scraped up along the way.
Don't speak so soon.
Haskell dies. This is where
He
it
falls
ends for
very
Haskell.
dramatically, okay?
At a 14.
I got a 12.
How about a nat 1 I'm going to re-roll because I'm a halfling and I remember that ability.
Oh, okay.
Aha, halfling luck for the win.
Well, I'll roll for Eska just cuz. Maybe. Okay, there it goes. Okay. You all managed to make it down. Eska trips a bit at the end there, but doesn't seem to.
Can I
jar.
catch her?
Sure. You can make a. Why don't you make a dexterity saving throw
Okay.
to catch her? Yeah. you catch
21.
her. It's very graceful.
Okay.
This is
Not
why
on her
Jira
part.
could never light her heart fire. She never caught anyone.
Somewhere out there, Ajira is just shaking her head. She thanks you. She looks a little embarrassed. You guys also, you would of course notice this, but I have not called it out specifically as a DM. She doesn't have a weapon. You know that she is able to wield like a spear, like she is a fighter for her tribe, but she, obviously when she got captured, her captor didn't think it was a great idea to keep her armed. So
I just noticed when Stew Drinker caught you, there was no risk of him being impaled. Why are you not armed?
they took my weapons. I don't know what happened to them.
You don't have any daggers up your sleeves, in your boot.
They took my weapons.
I have weapons. And for the very, very first time in her entire life, Quill sets down her pack and fishes out a dagger, a hand axe, and like lifts up her walking staff that doubles as a quarterstaff.
Wow, look at you, Quill.
Even Quill conceals her weapons properly. I never even knew she was capable.
Eska will take the staff and the... Are you just offering all of this, potentially?
Yeah,
Okay, she'll take the hand axe and the quarterstaff.
perfect.
And thank you. Okay, so you guys all slide down. Whoop. It smells, now that all of you are down here, Moon Eye, you, of course, were prepared for this smell, but it does indeed smell rank. Actually, all of you make Constitution saving throws.
Oh dear.
25.
11.
22.
11.
Natural 20 again.
Ooh, nat 20s.
Good
Okay.
moments for Moon Eye.
Quill and Haskell, this is super nasty. You guys are able to hold it together, but you'll take a basically you'll take a -1d4 to whatever your next check is.
What
it's
god of filth
gross.
owns this pit?
Ugh.
And you are
We are hunting now.
This is not hunting.
Fecal matter is always the best way to track your prey.
You confuse me greatly sometimes, Moon Eye.
What sort of fecal matter is this, Moon Eye?
Does anyone want to
I'm
make
gonna,
a survival check?
I'm
I'll
gonna
make her
crawl up
survival.
Stew Drinker's back and like try to grab onto his shoulders to get out of the film.
You're just
I mean-
cracking poo up his thighs.
It's not like you guys are. This isn't like a
Okay.
like a muck pit. It's not like
Okay.
Star Wars garbage chute. It's just like a round.
Gross. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right,
Um,
that's better.
I get
Hearing
a 12 to recognize the fecal matter.
hearing Moon Eye mention a hunt, Stew Drinker is gonna click his heels together, his boots of the Pathfinder, to give him advantage on a survival roll.
Ooh.
That's a unnatural 20.
Ooh, a dirty 20.
Great.
Yeah.
Okay, so Moon Eye and Stew Drinker, you guys both identify that at least some of this is human. And Stew Drinker, you I don't know if you just look at the right pile of poo or what, but you notice that some of this also is not definitely not human, and in fact seems like maybe some kind of lizard or maybe dragon creature. It's not like full-size dragon size, like you would recognize that because
We
that
went from like lizard to dragon, and I was like, "Excuse me."
there
way
are
up the food chain.
there are lots of sized creatures in the dragon family. I'm
It's
not
like a
talking.
large
Ah.
lizard.
Yeah. Yes.
Great.
Large lizard, medium-sized lizard.
When you got those boots, Stew Drinker, did you just think, man, now I can properly identify fecal matter?
Hey, I know people who went to master's degrees for that, so a pair of boots is pretty handy.
That's true.
Oh man. So I'll convey this to everyone, and in particular to Haskell. Stew Drinker will say, so there may be a worthy threat for you to dispose of, just like that alien thing from your story.
It is good. You'll be disposing of it. It will make you a hero.
We'll all be heroes when we slay that dragon, and then I'll continue forward.
Perhaps if Quill learns to control her magic, she will be.
Mind your manners, Haskell. They are grating upon me.
He's just gonna smile at her.
All right, so Stew Drinker heads into the tunnel. Haskell, are you still holding on to him? It's gonna be really. It's a tight fit for Stew Drinker, so you might kind of be scraped along the wall
All
a
right,
bit if you are holding on to him.
I'll let go and like duck under his legs and continue.
Okay. All right. I need all of you to make Well, are all of you crawling through this tunnel after Stew Drinker?
Yes.
Okay. So all of you need to make athletics.
Is it a full crawl for me? Is it more of like a walk for me?
I guess for you it's probably somewhere in between. Maybe like a crouched walk.
Athletics is not my strong suit, but I got a 14.
The crouch
22.
walk's so good. 15.
9.
Oh,
Okay. Blah blah blah. Okay. Moon Eye and Quill, you guys fall behind. It's slippery with all of the muck. Haskell and Stew Drinker, you guys make it through fine. Oh, I'll just see what Eska's up to as well. Okay, she falls behind with Quill and Moon Eye. And so I'll show you guys this next little room. Stew Drinker and Haskell, you come out of the mouth of this tunnel and find yourselves face to face with two white wormlings, which are basically like baby dragons. Quill and Moon Eye and Eska, you guys will take a turn or two to get through.
That's fair.
We will go ahead. They seem to be rousing from slumber as you guys climb through this tunnel. And we will go ahead and roll initiative.
Oh, we did this for nothing.
I will.
Why can we not find anything other than infants? There is no honor in this.
Tell that to it as it chops your head off.
Oh, sorry. I think I just deleted all of you guys. I need to restart. You guys can put in your numbers, but you might have to do it manually.
Okay.
Not a problem.
Oh, Quill, is your Yeti type climbing through with you?
Yeah,
Okay.
I have it just kind of like hand waved following me right now.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Just clarifying.
For sure.
Okay.
Okay.
There's the nat one catching up to you, Moon Eye.
Yep.
Moon Eye, no!
Okay. Sorry, I need to get my
Patience is of the essence.
guys into the
It's nat one's go. I'd rather have it on
Initiative.
initiative than most things.
Yes.
Well, that's true. Oh my goodness. Okay, I need to select you, and then I need to roll initiative for you.
So I'm sorry, chat. My water bottle's screaming. I keep meaning to mute myself, and I forgot.
Oh, I didn't hear anything.
That's good. It's screaming for me.
It's on your behalf because you've just run into two baby dragons.
See, when I'm frightened, I actually just scream into my water bottle to hide it.
And then blame it on the water bottle. Like, no, it wasn't me. My water bottles that has lungs and vocal cords. It's
Oh
fine.
yeah, and I gotta show you guys the picture because it's cool.
Of course.
Oh my goodness, where is it? Here it is. Okay. You guys are obviously not outside the cave, but this is the mouth of the cave. See the bare mouth, and then those are the
Oh.
two
Those are
baby
the
dragons.
babies.
Oh,
Those are the
no.
babies.
Those are big babies.
They are big babies.
How about we feed the dogs to them?
I can't believe M would propose that.
I'm just saying, I have true fear.
Okay. Quill, you are up. I imagine
Okay.
you will spend your turn climbing or trying to
Yes.
climb. So go ahead and make
Yes.
that athletics check.
Okay. Was that not the last athletics check I rolled?
Uh,
I couldn't remember.
I think that one got you behind. And
Yes.
That's why you have
Okay.
to roll again.
Yes.
Okay. Well, nat 20.
Hey.
nice. Okay.
Oh, there we go.
You can climb all the way through. Whoop.
Perfect.
I guess I just placed you in there. You can put yourself wherever you want,
Wonderful. No, that seems good. I would
Okay.
like to stay close to the big strong.
though. Okay.
Quill,
All right.
watch out, there's dragons.
Yes, and as Haskell says this, let's see. The dragon, this one here, why is it not pinging for me? This one here shakes its head and kind of wakes up and focuses its eyes, and it just like you see it inhale, and then it breathes out this blast of icy hail, and you all need to make Constitution saving throws.
Oh
I
no!
have to be Constitution.
8.
They are not friends.
7.
Oh, 10. We're affirmated.
9.
17.
Nice. Okay. So Quill, you are gonna take half of this.
Okay.
Okay.
Is it? I don't have to. It didn't come down the tube, did it?
No. There's your nat 1 advantage.
Aha. You see, nature is always on my side.
24 cold
Ouch.
damage, or half of that, so 12 for you, Quill. As this blast of icy, cold air hits you.
Okay.
And then the other one is going to run up and try and bite at you, Haskell.
Uh-oh.
Ruh-roh. With a 12.
Oh my goodness, it actually missed.
Nice.
That's the
okay.
first time that's
Nice.
happened.
He's
That is the
shivering
first
so
time.
furiously he accidentally dodges.
Okay, and do I want these things to, do I want this one to move? Actually, yes. So this one stepped up. They're both gonna fly up into the air. They're gonna fly 15 feet into the air. So I don't know how to mark that, but they are 15 feet in the air.
Oh no.
Eska, we'll see if she gets through. To answer your chat question, Matt, it does not take an action to activate your blessing. You can just do that.
Okay, cool.
Eska's having a hard time.
That's fine. She can stay behind with my
Yeah.
tyke.
She'll kind of do that. I don't know if she's a fan of the tyke, but I guess if it's friendly, maybe she doesn't mind. Haskell, you are up.
Okay. This stew drinker, you get between these things. And I'm gonna cast a heal on myself. So I'm going to do I think I'm gonna go do a 3rd level heal here on myself.
Okay.
Now we have the option to just slide back down.
Well, then I get op attacked, and I don't like the sound of that.
Well, actually, I should have. That is a good point, Haskell. This thing flew up out of your reach, so you could op attack it if you would like.
I would
Oh!
love to op attack. it.
Hmm.
And also, they wouldn't take op attack, or you are out of its reach as well because it's flying.
Ah, okay. My dog is very anxious. It's your fault, Tori.
My dog's chilling over here.
19.
That I do believe hits. Yes, it hits.
Okay. Might as well get this in now. So as it's flying away, he's gonna be shivering and healing himself. He's gonna whack it, and his eyes are gonna flash purple. I'm gonna do a psychic blade as well.
Okay.
So it's 8 bludgeoning plus this much psychic damage.
Nice.
7 psychic damage. So 15 total.
It's a good hit from Haskell. All right. And you healed yourself. Are you moving?
I healed myself for 15, and then so this hole, it goes down.
Yeah, yes, because it came up a ways. So the cave is the cave floor is kind of level with the pathway that you guys were on, if that makes sense. So
Right.
the top of the hole is up here, and it's kind of like a chute. That's why it was difficult to climb up.
Okay, and I don't think I'm gonna go back down the hole. I think I'm going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I'm gonna be kind of around this corner here.
Okay.
And that's me.
All right, Stew Drinker. I take it you're blessing your weapon with that fire.
Yes,
Okay.
absolutely. Both of them are 15 feet off the ground.
Currently, yes.
Okay. In that case, I'm gonna move right here, and I guess my main goal right now is to try to distract them a bit, at least until Moon Eye can come out here, because I can't reach them. So I'm just
the
yelling out.
barbarian's bane, a non-melee attacker.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna yell out, like kind of going back and forth between the two of them, hoping that they'll understand me and say, "Bring it on! Your target's right here."
Okay, would you like to make an intimidation check or persuasion somewhere in that line?
I would love to.
Okay.
I would like to use a hero point for this.
Okay.
Good.
Oh.
Oh, no.
So you'll add 2 to the better of those 2.
Oh,
and you guys
so
are
that's a
also
12.
affirmated.
Oh, 14 then.
Okay. 14.
Haskell's
All
gonna
right.
give him a shivering thumbs up. Very heroic.
I don't think these things are. Yeah. Okay. You seem to have gotten their attention,
Okay,
especially
sweet.
now that you have you're a big thing and you've got a flaming sword and you're yelling. So, Mooneye,
Great.
you're up.
I am going to. So I have to roll athletics first, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Nice. Okay. You make it to the mouth of the hole here,
Okay.
and let's see. I guess you could take an action if you wanted to.
Okay. Can I take a bonus action and a regular action? Or just a
Sure.
bonus? Sure. Okay. So my bonus action, I'm going to put Shield of Faith upon Stew Drinker,
Okay.
which gives you a +2 to your AC.
Thank you, brother.
And until I stop concentrating, and then I will also cast a guiding bolt.
Okay, so if you use a bonus action as a spell, or if you cast a bonus action spell, you can cast a spell as a standard action, but it has to be a cantrip.
Oh, okay. In that case, they're both up in the air, correct?
Yes.
I'll stay where I am. I'll be done. for now.
Okay. Quill, you're up.
Okay, so Quill is gonna do that thing where she extends a foot and draws a circle around herself, and her eyes will light up with electricity as she raises her hands, and it runs down her arms to her hands, and she's going to hold a hand out towards each of these worm things. And she's going to cast Witch Bolt. And I'm going to spend a sorcery point to do twin spells so it connects to both of them.
Nice.
And I'm heightening it to be a 3rd level spell.
all of the things.
All of the things!
Do all of the
Nice.
things.
Yes. Okay, so I guess I will
Is
roll
this
my
to hit
attack.
or okay?
Yeah. I'm just nervous. It'll be fine, right? It'll be fine.
Totally fine.
It wasn't fine. I'm gonna use a hero point.
Okay.
Let's see. Okay, a 22 from chat.
24.
24 because I used a hero point.
Okay. Do you have to roll to hit each, or is this roll for both and it applies to both targets?
I don't know. You
Is
can
twin
spend
spell,
a
do
number
you-
of sorcery points equal to the spell's level to target a second creature within the range of the same spell.
If it's targeting another creature, I guess probably just one roll.
Okay.
So you will hit.
Okay. Sounds good. I will roll my damage. 2 more d12s.
So is the 9 part of the damage?
Yep.
Okay.
So
And then
it's
I'm adding this as
20
well.
damage, and yeah,
Okay.
that is what she will. What? No, no, I won't spend everything at once.
Okay. Well, The one that Haskell hit first goes down. So how do you do it?
No way!
These are just
Nice.
baby dragons.
Okay.
And Haskell hit it for like 15,
Good job.
15 damage.
Good job. So she has the lightning that went from one hand and then the other hand, right? And it extinguishes so quickly she like stumbles forward a half step on the one as her lightning fizzles out, and instead she will like gather up the energy and like turn it towards the other one. So both hands are like palpitating towards the remaining baby dragon.
Yeah, and it's 15 feet in the air, and it just like its body like seizes with the electricity, and its wings like freak out, and it just falls with a thud onto the cave floor,
No.
kind of
How you use
smoking a little
palpatine
bit.
as a verb.
Yeah.
And now it is this other baby dragon's turn. It looks distressed and angry, so it swoops down. Well, actually, let me see if it gets its breath weapon back. It does not. So it's going to swoop down and just bite at Quill.
Okay.
Because you killed its sibling.
That's fair.
Feel bad.
I won't. It attacked first.
Gosh, I'm rolling so badly. Lucky for you guys. It's only a 9.
A 9 is a miss.
And where's real life unicorn hasn't given me any villain points today. I'm very
I know.
surprised.
Big love.
It's because I asked nicely, I think.
Okay. Hold on. Between well, I'll roll for Eska, but we've also got some. I'm not gonna roll for Eska. She makes it up, but she's not gonna do anything. She's just gonna be behind Moon Eye. We have some stuff happening in chat. We've got your blessing up to moderate, Stew Drinker.
Whoa.
So you can either bless another weapon or you can up your weapon's blessing. Moon Eye, your blessing is a major now. You need to let me know what aminals you want.
Mm-hmm.
And Quill, whenever you can pick a item from the bag that you can find it after the battle or after this resolves.
Cool.
Okay.
This was announced as to the one who sees with the moon and to the drinker of stews.
Ooh.
Beautiful.
Haskell, you are up.
Okay, Haskell, so there's one left, and it's up in the air, is that right?
Yes. It has now swooped down. It's about 5 feet in the air. It has tried to bite at Quill.
Okay, so I can reach it, like it's within reach?
Yeah.
Okay, probably have to hop up and swing.
Probably.
Nobody's like gravely injured, right? My calculation.
Nope.
Nope.
So he's gonna run up and he's gonna leap and he's gonna smack at it.
Okay.
Get down from there. And I clicked the attack. Roll 20 is thinking about it.
It's thinking real hard. What number do I want to give him? A 2.
Not a good one. I just can't reach it. And that's my turn.
Okay. Yeah, you can't. It like thwaps your mace with its wing. Get that out of there. Stew Drinker, you're up.
All right. Well, if it's within reach now, I'll intensify the flames on my greatsword and move forward and try to swing at this thing. That's
That
a
will hit.
25. All right, sweet. Okay.
Blessings are flying in the chat right now.
15 points of damage.
15. Okay, how do you do it?
All right. I picture that, like, after having seen and felt the cold of this creature, Stew Drinker moves forward, relying completely on the flames that he's been blessed with, and takes a big swing from up above, 12 to 6, slicing the thing in half.
Oof. Yeah, the body falls to the ground, smoking and steaming. It melts the top layer of ice into a little puddle, and we are out of initiative.
Phew.
Quill, what item did you pick?
So Quill like leans back against the wall and kind of slowly sinks down, just like so frosty from that attack earlier. And she has her hands on the ground, and all of a sudden she feels like a little prodding, and she looks down as like a little chewinga forms literally underneath her palm, but like cookie first, so it's holding it up as it rises up, and she'll just accept the cookie, and she'll like blow a kiss to the chewinga with her cookie and then eat it.
That's very adorable.
I don't like how cold those things are. Why is this whole world covered in ice? I hate this place.
We should be careful. Those were pretty young, so there may be an older one around.
Why couldn't you have taken one of those as a pet, Quill? It flies and could be useful.
This would have been incredible. Unfortunately, it attacked us before I had the chance to speak to it.
Fair enough. Quite dangerous for being so young.
They have a small, you can look around this room now, and obviously there's a lot of, refuse in here, but you also see in the corner here, it's not on the map, but a small, it looks like these little dragons had started building a tiny horde.
A baby
sorts.
horde?
A baby horde?
Mm-hmm.
Gosh.
And you just murdered them.
Haskell's gonna run towards
It's not murder if they attacked first.
I'm just gonna guilt you forever
You can't.
about
It's not
killing
gonna
baby
work.
things. Haskell, though, you have a charm. A charm grows on your bracelet. It's the charm of fire, unless you want me to re-roll.
No, I'll take the charm of fire.
Okay. So a little lava rock grows on your bracelet. So
Gonna
you
put
and
it-
Stew Drinker can have matching weapons.
Is it contradictory to have my ice sickle be fire?
This is magic.
Okay.
Just blue fire.
It's now the sickle of
Blue
fire and
fire.
ice.
Yeah.
Oh.
Haskell, touch
Yes.
nothing.
What do I see? Let me see my behavior.
Go ahead and roll a perception check.
Okay.
Also, to answer your chat question, Chewinga cookies do 2d4 plus 2. Yes, 2d4 plus 2 healing.
Yay!
I got a 20 because we're not affirmated.
Okay.
Also, we have a new kitten in the house, so my dog is like losing his mind, so I
Aw.
apologize. But we'll
A new
hopefully settle
kitten?
down in a minute. It's
How
very
cute. So you're poking around this baby horde, and you find some spare coins and things, mostly copper and silver. You also find a scroll of knock. You find a set of thieves' tools that Haskell has been dying for.
Mm-hmm.
You find a set of dice that are made out of bone. They're like engraved, and they're engraved bone dice. You find a small pouch, and if you like peek inside, it's looks like this really fine dust. And then you find this really shiny, pretty glass globe. It's like maybe a little larger than like a softball.
A shiny globe, you said?
Yeah.
What was the first thing you said before the scroll of knock?
Some spare coins.
How many?
Nothing. It's mostly copper and silver. I'll say it's, I don't know. I'll roll some dice.
I pause as I'm reaching down for and look back at Moon Eye, and then I start snatching it all up.
It's 3 copper and 10 silver.
Can I do a knowledge on what the globe and the dust are?
Go ahead and do an Arcana check.
How about a 2?
They look like they have some kind of magical properties.
Okay. I'm gonna
Scroll.
leave the coins. I'm gonna take the scroll. I can make good use of this. I'm gonna pocket the thieves' tools. And then I'm gonna toss a globe to Moon Eye. I don't know what this does, but maybe you can make use of it. And then I want to
Catch it
taste a
and
little
take
bit
a
of the
look.
dust.
Tori's the jaw just drops as soon as you do that. It's gonna be the dust of dryness, and you're just gonna have all the water in your body evaporate, and this is how you die.
Just immediate. That's it. Oh, hold on. You're gonna need to save, but I need to figure out what it is. My goodness, Haskell. You're always keeping me on my toes. Make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh man, I'm not doing good at these tonight. Asked me for too many already.
Oh no!
Halfling luck. I have halfling luck.
Can you do that as many, no matter how many
I-
times?
I think it's once per roll, but I'll double check. Hold up. Okay, so it was a nat 1 into an 8, which is not much better. Lucky, when you roll a 1 on an attack roll, ability check, or saving throw, you can re-roll the die and must use the new roll. It doesn't say there's a limit on how often.
Okay.
Any ones? Okay.
So an 8 is
Uh-huh.
what it is. Okay.
Yep.
So you take a little pinch of this powder out and you go to taste it, and it's so fine. Have you ever had trying to think, I don't know, something coated with like cocoa powder, and you've gone to eat it and you've like breathed in and like the powder's like gone
choke on
down?
it?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
yeah.
happens. You go to taste
Oh,
it and you
no.
open your mouth, and it's so fine that it immediately like catches in your throat, and you start coughing and sneezing uncontrollably.
Do I look any different?
Yes, you look like a fool. Oh, that is.
You are
insane.
incapacitated and suffocating for 1 round, and you can make another save at the end of your turn, kind of thing.
It's like the cinnamon challenge, but
Sorry.
worse.
Yes.
I make another save at the end of the round, so I make another one.
Yeah. So Haskell coughs and
Haskell?
sneezes uncontrollably for about 6 seconds,
Does
And-
anyone have any stew for him to drink?
9.
and he continues coughing and sneezing.
How many rounds do I have before
I'm going to,
it gets worrisome?
I'm
Let's
gonna
see.
do arcane on both of these things.
Okay. You can hold, well, let's see. You can't really it can survive a number of rounds equal to your constitution modifier. So what's your con mod, friend?
It's my modifier?
Mhm.
Oh, it's 1.
Okay, so Haskell drops to the ground.
I will hero point if I can only not breathe for 1 round.
You're like,
It's con
this
mod,
too
not
hard.
score.
Con modifier.
Man,
It's too
choking.
hard.
D&D characters can't hold their breath very long.
Well,
Wow.
so holding your
Well, this
breath,
is-
you can
This is
do it.
magical.
You can hold your
Oh,
breath
this is
for a
like
number
I'm
of minutes.
suffocating.
But like, yeah, I kind of
Okay.
didn't think of this as holding your breath because you are like coughing out air and like choking like actively.
Okay, I will do a hero point.
Okay. This is how the hero point gets used.
This is a very Haskell hero point.
I'm trying to give you guys something useful. And it's
14.
healing Haskell. You drop.
Yay, save me,
14?
guys.
Okay.
And he becomes.
We haven't.
He starts
we haven't been able to
seizing
do anything,
uncontrollably.
right? We're just standing
I
here
am-
watching.
I'm gonna cast spare the dying,
Okay.
assuming that he's going down fast.
Yes. Well, okay. For as this is happening, I'll back up a little bit. Moon Eye, you can make an Arcana check now that
Okay.
you've seen the effects of what is happening here.
Nope.
2.
Can
Get it
I,
there.
please?
Haskell
Yes,
had
you
to learn
can.
this lesson at some point, guys. It's just tonight, all right?
14.
Okay. You aren't sure like precisely what this, like you haven't seen this before, Quill, but you can obviously tell that this has some kind of like choking effect, and you need to Basically, you need to clear Haskell's airways of this dust
Oh no. Okay. She's gonna say
for him to breathe again.
His throat is closing on the dust. We must. And she'll go over and she'll try and do a medicine check and she'll give him CPR.
Okay, go ahead.
We never thought I'd see the day where I denied Avarice a kiss, but gave Haskell CPR. I really didn't want to, though, because my medicine check was 5.
Only 5.
She in instead of out. Something went wrong.
Okay, Haskell, I need you to make another Constitution saving throw. So I
No.
guess we're sort of in mock initiative right now. So I guess I'll let Stew Drinker. Do you want to do anything while this is happening?
Can I help Quill out? Like, she can focus on the mouth, and Stew Drinker will try to do the compressions.
I will let you make a medicine check.
Okay. Nope.
You're too strong, Stew Drinker. Your
Just
compressions
shoving
are
him
too hard.
deeper in the floor.
I will. I'm gonna push past them, scoop him up, and throw him down onto the snowy floor rapidly onto his back, so he kind of forces the air out.
I
And
thought you were gonna
have-
like hang upside down and do like baby CPR.
Oh, I have a medicine of 6.
Okay, go ahead.
Oh.
Go ahead and make that medicine check.
17.
Yes, Muna, that's the best.
Okay.
one yet.
17. So Haskell, go ahead and make a Constitution saving throw with advantage.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, here we go. Nat 20 with the
There
advantage.
it is. Yeah. So you throw Haskell down onto the ground, and it just like he coughs out the last of the air that he had, just barely, and that's enough to get the dust, the last bit of this dust out of your mouth.
Do I sneeze like right in Moon Eye's face?
Well, he threw you onto the ground. I guess.
Okay,
How close is your
probably
face?
not then.
No. Yeah.
So you would,
I'm almost 8 feet tall. I'm nowhere near your face.
you are on your back. Gosh. So you technically dropped to 0 hit points.
But I spared the dying.
Yeah. I mean, he's stable, but
Yeah.
I'll say you are conscious, Haskell, because you can start breathing again. But I'm gonna. I mean, technically, you dropped to 0 hit points. I'm trying to determine like how many hit points you would have when you wake up from this, because you didn't really like take damage. You just like suffocated. And
Would he have
passed
just
out.
gone straight to dying saves instead of actually having damage taken?
Well, yeah, I mean, I guess that so the Constitution saving throws were to see if the dust could finally clear, because technically you can still make it.
Because then he would have just gone to like have to do dying saves if he like progressed, right?
Sure, but he would still be at 0 hit points. I guess
Okay.
you have 1 hit point.
Okay,
You
Okay.
can be conscious with 1 hit point.
Big yikes.
that works.
Okay.
I can confidently say I've never been in this situation before. Like
You're-
by the
you're welcome.
the rules mechanically, yes, you have 1 hit point, but it just seems so weird to me that you would take this dust, pass out, cough, almost suffocate, and then wake up with 1 hit.
all in 12 seconds.
Yes,
It's very aggressive dust. Very aggressive.
very aggressive. You're aggressive.
Quill
He's
is
gonna-
just. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
He's gonna cough awake, and then he's gonna pocket the dust. I will keep the poison.
Quill, from you, since
You
now
are
you're
your
able to
own
think
worst
about
enemy.
this dust. I'll just give it to you guys now that you've gone through this horrific experience. But this is dust of sneezing and choking. And basically, if you throw it in the air, you and each creature that needs to breathe within 30 feet of you must succeed on this Constitution saving throw or become unable to breathe while sneezing uncontrollably.
Wow, I picked the best dust to taste.
I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on him at 3rd level. I mean, 2nd level spell.
Quill is just looking at this scene, like from she was just doing CPR, and all of a sudden, like Moon Eye grabs Haskell by his like ankles and like flails him and throws him on the ground, and then that worked better than CPR. And she's just like looking from Haskell to Moon Eye and like at Stew Drinker, and just shocked that nobody thinks that that was the thing that worked. She's like, really?
If I may,
I do not know what you were doing, but
could we take a minute to
many
catch our
years of
breath?
survival has shown me, when in doubt, hurl them at the ground forcefully.
Yes, that checks out. Half giant medicine. Very aggressive.
I have learned a thing today.
May we take a moment to catch our breath?
I think you need it.
I could tell you all the story of Leilau, the poisoner. He
I'm
used-
going to go see if there's anything coming down the passageway.
Yeah, that was very loud. Not only fighting the dragons, but now Haskell coughing and sneezing and everything. I dropped a link to your dust for you, Chase.
Oh, I got the dust still. Nice.
Yeah, it was.
And you
it's
just
a pouch.
tasted it. You just
took
did
a little teeny pinch, but you just ingested it like directly. So,
Very good.
and chat is appealing to my sympathy, so you can have a quarter of your. You can be at a quarter of your hit points.
Okay.
And if you want a short rest and roll up more hit points, you can do so. And Moon Eye healed you anyway, so.
Yeah, I
how
healed
much
you
did-
14.
14. I'm going to attempt to take a short rest here.
Okay. Moon Eye, did you want to mess with this globe thing at all? Or are you just gonna bag it for now and
I'm just going to bag it for
I
now.
can take a look for that for you while you see if anyone's coming, if you like.
Sure, I'll pass it to Quill. And I'm
I'll
going to go out here to see if I can see anything.
Okay. Quill, you can. I'll just tell you what. Well, go ahead and make an Arcana check. I guess you can.
Da, da, da,
Just see what you
da.
know.
14.
14. Okay, you have seen one of these before. It is magic.
How large is it?
It
2 hands? 1 hand?
is. It's only about 1 pound, so probably like I said about like softball sized, maybe a little larger than softball. You can hold it in one hand. This is a drift globe, which I will. There's a link for you with info, but basically, it can emanate light and follow you around, and it can also cast the daylight spell. Anyway, you can read up on it, but it's pretty, and it emanates light with a command word.
Edda, I feel like that should go to Stew Drinker.
Yeah, I'm okay with that. I feel like we just got like a guardian from Destiny.
Okay, so Haskell's short resting. Is anyone else short resting?
I'll tell them a
or
story
going off
that'll
with Moon
heal
Knight?
them if they do.
I'll short rest with Haskell.
Okay. Moon Eye, you're heading off. So, I guess Eska just was almost captured, so she's gonna short rest too, because that was traumatic. So she'll chill. But Moon Eye, you're headed off
I'm
to
just going to
explore
go
a bit.
to where I moved up there just to see what is out.
Yeah. So you see over here
Mm-hmm.
the bars of like a makeshift cage, well, 2, set into the cave wall. And you see 2 people, 2 humans, one in each little cave cell. And they are kind of just slumped in these crevices. They don't seem to have taken note of you. They don't seem conscious. Well, it's from here you don't know if they're dead or just unconscious, but they don't seem to be like reacting to the sound.
Yeah. And down the passageway over here. Can I see anything?
You see what looks like maybe another chamber, like a natural chamber. There's a crevice here. You see a narrow plank crossing it.
That's what that is. Okay.
Yeah. And you also see what looks like another passage this over here.
All right. I'll wait for everyone to come.
Okay. So you head back. Everyone rests a bit. And Haskell, what story do you tell?
I tell the story of Leilao the poisoner, who poisoned the son of a god by being invited to their table at dinner, and cooked the most delicious meal for them and poisoned them and then fled.
Oh,
Good friend of Haskell's.
Poisoner was a good friend?
Yes. The god was a sinister one.
Obviously.
Much like a devil. Classified as a god for some reason.
what did they cook?
They cooked the most delicious venison, coated in a mint and oregano glaze.
Okay.
Huckleberry wine served with it. That's where the poison went.
Oh,
And
boy, wine.
his story is Song of Rest, so if any of you are healing on the short rest, you can add an extra d6 to your healing.
Thank you,
Great.
thank you. I definitely did.
Don't forget to add your constitution modifier to any hit dice that you rolled.
Oh,
Also, I now regain all of my bardic inspirations on a short rest.
Nice.
Sorry.
that's great.
Yeah.
All right. Moon Eye comes back, and I assume relays what you saw.
Yes, there's 2 humans in cells. They look like they may be those undead humans we saw before, but they certainly are not reacting to anything. Their spirits are broken.
You
Or
also
as-
noticed that they were dressed in like similar attire to Eska, like furs and things like that.
Ah.
They were not dressed like
Ten-towners.
adventurers. Yeah.
The
or
zombie
10-towners.
creatures like the thing we fought before we came here? Or the spore things?
The spore things.
Okay.
But they are dressed like Eska, so
Perhaps they are more from my tribe.
if they
These-
are, I'm afraid
these
that
corrupted
they may
warriors.
not be the ones you knew before.
Well, we must go see. She'll get up and just start walking that way. Quarterstaff in hand.
Apparently we go.
I
I
do
caught
not
my
think
breath. Let's go.
I do not think she's going to like what she finds.
No, I think you are correct.
She goes up to the bars of one, and she's reaching through them and like jostling the person behind the bars. And you see this man kind of stir a little bit, and he looks bleary-eyed over at you. I must be dreaming. Eska. And Eska is very frantically, she turns to you guys. He's alive. Please, we have to get him out of here. Look at him. He's freezing to the touch. And then she runs over to the other cage and does something similar and discovers that both of these humans appear to be alive, though not very well taken care of. But they do not act like the spore bodies that you saw before in the Dwergar cave the one time.
Nor like the
Nor
whites or
like
whatever
the
they
cold
were.
light walkers.
Okay.
The big difference between them and cold light walkers is that these people have faces still, instead of just big balls of light. And they are speaking, though very weakly.
Do they have anything valuable on them?
it doesn't appear so. They are sitting in these cages though, so you can't get like right up next to them. You also notice in the cages there are, in each one there's like the remains of what looks to be 2 large eggs. So like eggshell scraps.
Those are also in the cages?
Yes.
Interesting. Can I roll knowledge on what type of eggs they are or something?
Sure. And Haskell, a question has been posed to you. If you would like to answer it on stream, or you can answer it in the chat. Either way is good with me.
Yeah, I can answer it real quick. Chat asked, does Haskell harbor a secret resentment towards another member of the party, and why? No, he doesn't, though he's a little hurt that Vinny left so easily. He was kind of hoping that Vinny would resist leaving a little bit more. But as for the party right now, he does not have any resentment towards anybody.
Oh.
And you wanted to do a nature check? Or you wanted to make a check on the eggshells?
I want to know what these eggshells are.
Okay, you can do nature or arcana or survival. I would take any of those.
I didn't mean to roll advantage, so that's a 5.
They're
Those
very
are
large.
moose eggs, I think.
Did
They
you
do
just
look
say
about
moose?
the right size to be moose
Yes.
eggs.
Moose eggs.
Ah, Haskell. It does not take much of an intuitive leap to guess that this is the eggs that the wormlings were from.
You did not think that moose had sharp teeth or spoke.
They do not.
So naive, Moon Eye. Haskell's gonna keep moving on.
On that ominous note, I think we will actually go ahead and take our break. So we'll be back at around 9:05. We'll be off for about 10 minutes. So don't go away, chat. We've got, spoiler alert, lots more fighting up ahead. So tune in. We'll be back in about 10 minutes.
Awesome. Bye.
Hey everyone, welcome back. Thanks for letting us take a short rest. We discovered, well, not we, you guys discovered some half-dying, half-freezing bear tribe members trapped in this cave. And real quick, before I forget, flying through the mouth of the cave, through that bear mouth, is a familiar set of faces. Pra, everyone's favorite neighborhood flock of ravens. Also, sorry, we have the squeakiest kitchen drawers, and my husband has picked now to open and close them.
It's better than the whining dog that happened to me earlier.
Anyway, Pra comes flying through into the cave. I will give you control of that token in just a moment, Moon Eye. And then how do you want your other animal friend to appear? Since they're kind of creepy, I'll leave that to you.
Yeah, so they're going to, I think, skitter up the tunnel we came through as he follows my scent, and then works its way. It'll go up onto the ceiling and come into the cave we're in from above.
Okay.
See that I'm there, and then just drop down next to me.
Okay. And
so there's a
giant wolf spider drops down onto the cave floor.
It's a winter wolf spider.
Winter wolf spiders.
Hunts here in the Icewind. Oh, scratch it. Oofer has arrived. It is good to see you, my friend. I'll lean down and talk quietly to it.
It chitters. It's big ol' what are those called?
Mandibles.
Mandibles, yeah. And Pra, like they'll perch on this rock here and nod collectively toward you. Okay. Back to you guys. Eska seems disturbed by this sudden change, but since nobody else seems to be reacting, she will just roll with it.
Haskell's gonna try to pet the spider.
Well, I guess I'll leave that up to you, Moon Eye.
Are you just coming because it landed next to you? Are you coming up behind it and just petting it?
Yeah, I'll just look over at it and I'll just like give it like a little pat.
It's gonna spin around and move back a little bit from you.
It's okay.
Care-
I am a
careful.
friend. What a glorious creature, Moon Eye.
He is a good friend and an excellent hunter.
He looks like it.
There is also a chat question for Quill. Would you like to repeat the question and answer
I
it?
would.
Okay.
Has Quill ever wishfully dreamt of another life different from this one? So, absolutely. She had a sharp change in her life at the age of 12, where she went from living with a wandering nomad tribe to living with a hermit who raised her. And she sometimes wonders like what it would have been like if she had been raised to be the leader of the tribe like she had expected, and not sacrificed to Ariel, the Frostmaiden. So there's a lot of what ifs, and yeah, she doesn't know if she's on the better of the two paths yet. Guess we'll find out.
Yeah. If anyone wants a closer look at what Quill's life maybe could have been like, you just need to back up a couple of episodes and listen to our flashback episode where we get to watch the sad unraveling of Quill's life as she knew it as a child. Okay. So these cages are made of wood, like they're just kind of ramshackled. And but obviously both of these bear tribesmen are too weak to even have attempted to break out. So Eska is clear that she wants to help them. What do you do?
What are these bars?
They're wood.
Oh, good thing we have axes. We'll just handle that in the normal way that people handle that.
Are we
That
sure
this
it's
is a
best to
normal
let
thing
them
that
out?
normal people encounter
Yeah,
frequently.
we cut down trees all the time.
You know, we do
We've got
what happens.
hatchets,
Okay.
wood, meat, hatchet. It's perfect.
Are they
Oh yeah,
frozen
Eska has a
into the
hand
ice?
axe. She'll
Yeah.
start chopping away at the wood.
Mm-hmm.
Are you
It's
sure we want to let them out of there?
why she turns around. Why would we not? They're dying in there.
Or are they already dead and in the process of turning?
What are you talking about? They spoke to me. Look
They
at
are
them.
Clearly not dead.
Yet, can I do some sort of like check? Because I saw the last ones that were treated so.
Sure. What check are you like?
Like, I want to know if these are spore things that are like are they infected with spores and then they die and then the spore controls them, or do spores have to infect like a dead body in order to become the spore zombie?
Well, for one, I will point out that you guys discovered those people in a Dwergar cave.
Yeah,
Um,
but they were the same token.
they were the same token. I will point out though that those people you encountered, the spore people you encountered, seemed like, well, I'm trying to think what I
They
can't
were-
remember how I described them. Were they tribespeople?
They were dead. No, they were townspeople.
They were townspeople, and they were
Yeah,
dead
they were
bodies.
dead bodies that were being
Okay.
animated.
Yes.
Okay.
Visually and also in their mannerisms, these two do not share any traits with the spore.
Okay. Sounds
Bodies.
good. In that case, she will agree with Eska. We should free them. They have suffered enough.
Perhaps
Yes.
we should bind their hands.
She wheels on you and like holds her axe like, are you with us or against us? I thought you came here to rescue people.
Haskell's gonna step up closer to her axe I am with you, which is why I don't want you getting eaten in the back. I've seen enough strange creatures turned into dangerous things of the night. Things
Well-
with faces of light.
Perhaps if we don't let them die, they will not turn. And she turns and goes back to hacking at
Perhaps
the
it's best to
cage.
bind their hands as a safety precaution.
Perhaps it's best to bind your mouth.
Haskell,
Eska.
they are friends. Eska knows these people. They are clearly not dead.
Do you think that the zombie creature we killed out front was not somebody's friend before it turned into that monstrous creature that tried to kill us? It was also dressed in the garb of her people.
That is because they were sacrificed.
And you know this for certain.
They were sacrificed. They were taken by these corrupted warriors to be sacrificed to the Frostmaiden.
Well, if
And
you
then
were
she
all-
turns them into these horrid creatures that attack our camp.
if
And
you
then
are
they come
some-
back for more, again and again and again and again, until our numbers run out and our tribe is extinct. I will not let that happen. I have
Eska.
the chance to save 2 of them.
Eska.
Here.
We are not suggesting that we will hurt your friends. Haskell is merely trying to watch out for the safety. We do not know what happened to them while they have been out of your sight. Understand that we are not against you. Haskell does not want them hurt. He just wants to make sure no one else gets hurt as well.
Fine. At least help me free them.
Of course.
Haskell will go start hacking at the bars with his fire icicle.
Okay.
Can I do like a fireball and then like once I have it, I have control flame and I can just like eat away at the bars with fire?
I mean,
Not like-
Haskell
not
could
like a
probably
real
ignite
fireball, though,
the-
right?
I cast fireball.
Don't do like an actual fireball.
No,
That seems
just like a-
dangerous.
I mean, Haskell could ignite the bars as well, and you could certainly control that flame once it's burning away. Yes, through your fiery weapons and your sharp-edged weapons, and your powers combined, you solve my cage puzzle.
Oh ho ho! It was a tricky one.
You call it wooden bars.
And they, if you go to bind their hands, they don't really fight you because they're so weak right now.
I'm not gonna bind their hands after that attitude. I've said my piece.
Wow, Haskell actually cowing to someone first.
No, he's not kind to somebody. He's gonna watch while they get attacked in the back.
Oh, I see. I see. Just gonna let Eska die. She
Eska
does
has
look
not
at
been
you
nice
guys.
to Haskell.
Well, you're the one who started it. All the way back in the igloo. She hasn't forgotten. She only likes Quill. And I guess she's okay with Stew Drinker because he caught her when she tripped. Moon Eye, she's neutral on. Anyway, she does look at you guys expectantly since Quill kind of like talked her down from being so upset.
Can I take some rations out and give them to these 2?
Yes, you may.
Awesome. I'd like to do that, considering how weak they are, and say, please, for your strength.
They'll take it gratefully. I guess I can move them out of their cages. And they'll just sit against the cliff or the rock face and eat some of the rations. They're very, very cold and they look pale and weak, but they definitely take heart from the food. And Eska thanks you. After a minute, one of them recovers a little bit and says, "We were taken by some of those corrupted warriors, as Eska said. We were meant to be sacrifices. Thank you for saving us. There were others when we came, but they are gone now."
Was there any sort of ritual done on you to prepare you for the sacrifice?
Not that we've seen. They drag us out there, and he'll motion toward the bearer entrance. and we do not see them again.
Well, I think we've wasted enough time here. Let us get going. Your friends are weak and need somewhere safe to rest.
Okay. As you say this, Haskell, you hear footsteps down this hall. Can you guys see that?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay.
Stew drinker.
Yeah,
Places this way.
I'm gonna sprint forward.
Okay, Eska will stay here with her compatriots. And the one that was talking, he'll look at you, Quill, since you're kind of still around, and he'll say that there might still be one here. One of the warriors. Be careful, they have some magic here. They are stronger. And you guys go running off?
I mean, yeah, Haskell's gonna let Stew Drinker take point.
Okay. Stew Drinker, you're running ahead.
How long has it been since we had the fight with the dragons?
Well, you short rested for about 10 minutes.
Oh,
so
yeah, okay.
maybe it's been like 12 minutes.
So my spell's over. I was just
15.
trying to remember if my shield was still on him or not,
Yes.
but it's worn out.
Okay. Stu, where
Yes.
are you going? You heard the footsteps down this passage.
I'm going down the passage.
Okay. You turn the corner or you start to round the corner
Okay.
and you catch sight of a frostbitten warrior wielding one of these black ice weapons as you saw in the snow, and we're all gonna roll initiative again.
All right.
Again!
It's an initiative day. We are not
Oops.
affirmated.
I just hear all of this like
The frustrated sighs.
I rolled an 18, but then I realized I hadn't tagged my guy, so I tagged my guy and I got a 12.
Oh, you
So
can
just-
keep the 18 if you want. I'll allow it.
Thank you.
I
Also
always
have an
roll good
18.
on my initiative, and I wish I wouldn't. I wish I would stop.
You're like, you want to go last?
It just gets Haskell in trouble.
Okay, that's everyone. I'm gonna just
Oh.
leave Eska and those out until unless they have to start doing something, but we can just assume she's guarding her folk.
I
Okay.
don't see myself in the order, but I also have an 18.
Oh. Well, I can add your turn right there.
Thank
you
you.
can put it in. So I guess I missed your spider's name, Moon Eye.
Oh, his name is Uther.
Uther. It is
No,
Uther's
Uther with an F.
Uther. Uther. Okay. It is that spider's turn.
Uther.
Uther. Okay.
That spider will move forward and attack. Can it slide past him? So it's not the block away
Drinker?
for Stew Drinker? No, the guy. He'll get an attack if I go there, right?
No, it can go there.
Okay.
And are you swinging at, or I guess is your spider trying to fight?
Yep. It is going to bite.
Okay.
Sorry. Also, I changed my screen by accident. Pretty sure an 8 does not hit.
An 8 does not hit. Sorry, Spider Boy. But it crawls really creepily across the ice floor. Ugh. Okay, Stew Drinker.
Oh,
you're-
actually, sorry. It's actually an 11.
An 11.
That
While
makes
better, this is still not hit. Stew Drinker, you are up, my friend.
All right. So Stew Drinker recognizing that these things have been just sacrificing innocent people, will enact his rage as this furious bear aspect appears and towers over Stew Drinker. He wields his flaming sword and moves forward, and is going to recklessly attack against this foe. Okay, that's a 19 to hit.
That'll hit.
Great. Okay, that is 19 points of damage.
Nice.
And with my extra attack, I'm going to swing again.
Okay.
That's a dirty 20 to hit.
Okay.
You finally got dirty 20 to catch.
23 points of damage.
It wasn't
That's
hard because I say
so
dirty
much.
20. So,
So glad.
together.
I've been
Okay.
trying for years.
Some good hits from Stew Drinker. Haskell, you're up.
23 damage was dirty. Okay, Haskell is gonna go 1, 2, 3. Can't quite get there this action. So he'll go right to there. And he's gonna turn the corner, look at this thing. You're just as ugly as your brother was out front. And his eyes are gonna flare up purple. And I'm gonna do a vicious mockery.
Wisdom save?
It's a wisdom saving throw.
How's a 19?
19's gonna save.
Haha!
And that
His
is-
ears are frostbitten. He can't hear you.
It's okay. He felt it in his heart. I know he did. That's my turn.
Okay. Moon Eye, you're up.
Move there, and I'm going to cast Guiding Bolt.
Okie doke.
Kind of bardic inspired Stew Drinker, but like I really don't think you need it. I don't think you ever miss.
He's got this. I'm not concerned.
That is a 23 to hit. Am I reading that
23 to
right?
hit. Yep.
That hits.
And I've got to roll one more d6. So far it's a 12. 16 damage.
Okay. And
And
advantage on the next attack.
Yep. Yep.
Okay.
Man, we're just beating this thing up.
Quill, you are
Okay.
up.
So Quill had been hanging back, right? Like checking on Eska, making sure she was settled, checking on like these poor tribe members who are so cold. And she hears this commotion go down. So she's gonna start like running. Can she like, oh, excuse me, and like go through them? Would that be okay?
Yeah. Yeah, you
Okay.
can just step through
5,
their
10,
squares.
15, 20, 25, 30. I still can't see what's going on, so I'm gonna use my second action to dash.
Okay.
And 5, 10, 15, 20. Okay. And that's her turn.
Okie doke.
I don't remember if this thing had a breath weapon, but if it did, we're in a very bad spot.
Joke's on you. This is actually a dragon in disguise.
Dun dun dun!
No, this thing looks at all of you and just grins horribly. This huge, like, blackened grin. And is gonna swing at Mr. Stew Drinker in front of him with his
Right.
flail.
With
Yeah, I should-
advantage, because I did swing recklessly.
Yes. Yes, actually.
Next time I'm just going to show this thing a mirror for my vicious mockery.
Ooh, a nat 20 on the first one.
Oof. All right.
A dirty 20 on the second one.
Okay.
Did you say a nat 20 on the first one?
Mm-hmm.
I'm in a hero. I don't have any. Never mind.
Yeah,
I
you used
tried.
it to
I did
survive
all I
the
could.
choking test.
Can we use them to make you re-roll?
Haskell can.
Oh.
I have to have the hero point.
And the last one is only a 9, which I believe will miss.
Yes.
Okay. So this is gonna be the damage that you can resist. Oh, sorry. I need to roll one more.
Okay. Oh, and as Bear Totem, when I'm raging, I resist all damage except psychic.
Aha. Okay. That was
What?
a big messy string of numbers, but overall that is 22 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
Wait, so you resist all of it?
Yeah.
Yes.
Barbarians are insane.
And then you need to make 2 Constitution saving throws for me.
Go. Con save 1 is a 22. Con save 2 is a 15. Oh, with
17.
affirmation, 17. Yeah.
Okay, you're good. It is Spider's turn now.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, he's gonna step back. Spider and Stu can make op attacks if you want.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
Feels like a trap.
18 for Uther.
18 will hit, and 23 will hit for you, Stu.
Yes.
So, like, what does Bear Totem look like when he just gets cleaved with this big black ice sword and it just does nothing?
I picture it's like while it's like on its way, my bear aspect, it's almost like a mother cub going in front to protect its young.
That's so cool. Yeah, I'd run too.
20 points of damage on that off attack.
Man, is that 9 your rage damage?
The 9 is my strength plus the moderate blessing.
Ah,
And then the 2 is my rage.
cool. Okay.
Stu Drinker is a machine.
What are you doing, Boo? Okay. All right. Now it's Spider's turn.
Yeah, Spider rolled a 18. Oh no, sorry. On the op attack, Spider rolled an 18.
Yes, I got that damage.
Okay, and got 3. He needs to make a Constitution save
Okay.
with a DC of 11. Yeah.
He fails.
He takes another 10 points of poison damage.
Okie doke. Okay.
And the spider will. Uther is going to charge in. And bite again.
Okay.
21.
21 will hit.
He does 3 damage again. Plus
Okay.
the DC check, Constitution.
Okay. He passes his con save.
So he takes 3 damage.
Okay. How does the spider do it?
So so Uther is he's gonna run up and he lunges, starts to move forward to throw the thing off, and then goes halfway up the wall and leaps onto his chest, bites into his chest, injects the poison, and as his body is paralyzed and slumps to the floor, Uther will then begin to inject his acids to melt the inside so he can drink it dry.
Okay. It looks like a killing blow and he kind of falters and puts his hand up against the cave wall as he looks like he's going down. And then there's suddenly this flash of blue light that kind of fills the cave for a moment, and he stands back up and just has a huge, eerie grin on his face and just shrugs it off.
Uh-oh.
And Stew Drinker, you're up.
Wait, he didn't die?
Mm-mm.
Stu?
Man. Okay. Stew Drinker is still caught up in the rage. The heat of the battle is gonna charge forward alongside his spider companion, his spider friend, and is going to recklessly attack again.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, no.
16 with affirmation.
That will hit.
Oof.
Enjoy it, because it's now taken away.
Okay. Oof. Oof. Right in the nick of time. 15 points of damage.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna keep swinging away with that extra attack.
He's laughing. He's like coughing up blood and he's laughing in your face. 12 is not gonna hit.
I'm gonna use a hero point to re-roll that.
Okay.
And we have so many hero points. Chat's amazing.
I know.
Oh, we do.
Ooh, 14.
14 will hit.
Although Tori has
Okay.
7.
I know. I'm just waiting for that to happen. I couldn't believe standing back up didn't take any. I was like, oh no.
20 points of damage.
Okay.
And that'll be it for Stew Drinker. I can imagine, like, amidst the fury, there's just a little bit of confusion in that this thing has taken so many incredible blows from him and his allies, and yet is still seeming to enjoy this.
Mm-hmm. He is, yeah, his laughter is now filling the cave. And Haskell, you're up.
Man, Haskell is too short to keep up with this fight. Okay, he's gonna step up. I'm getting a little concerned. Do I see anything like over here? This bloody mess?
Oh, yeah. So, you see it looks like a butchered carcass. You can't maybe... It looks large, like some kind of large creature has been butchered.
Is Stew Drinker hurt like at all, or has he shrugged off all the damage?
He took 11 last turn.
Took 11 last time. All right, he's gonna run up. You have it on its back feet. Push the advantage. And I'm gonna cast Heroism at 2nd level on myself and Stew Drinker. So you will gain 3 temporary hit points at the beginning of your turn, Stew Drinker.
All right.
And you have advantage on fear rolls.
Great.
That's my turn.
Thank you,
Luna.
Haskell.
You're up.
I'm going to move forward. And since I can't really do anything, I'm going to cast See Invisibility on myself. I'm going to call on the Moon Maiden to give my eye her vision of the night. So I
Okay.
can watch for anything from the ethereal plane.
Sorry, I
or
was laughing
invisible.
at Quill's sudden roll of the dice. There's so many dice, too. I was like, what is happening? Okay.
Can I see anything behind this thing?
You see that corpse, the butchered large animal behind and the cave wall.
Okay.
Are you but then your action was to...
Yeah, that was my action.
Okay, gotcha.
Yep.
Sorry, I was zoning out. Quill, you're
That's
up.
okay.
I feel
Oh.
like I know what you're maybe gonna cast since you rolled it.
Yeah, that's what's gonna happen. Is I'm
Okay.
gonna go ahead and cast. Do you want me to keep my same roll? I'm okay with that because I can
Yeah,
get
sure.
to leave many ways. Okay, So, she's going to like breathe in deeply, and that like wind is gonna whoosh around her, like lifting her hair up, and she's gonna form like 3 motes of fire are floating around her head, right? And she's going to point at this thing, and the first one is gonna go off 16
Mm-hmm.
for a total of 7 damage.
Okay.
Second attack is a 18.
Yep.
But that damage is no good, so I'm going to spend a sorcery point to re-roll 2 of them, but I'll do my final attack first. And that one. Okay.
That one's gonna miss.
So I will re-roll the 2 damage that I didn't like. Was there another one that was really low for my first roll? I rolled a 5 and a 2, so I'll re-roll the 2, the 1, and the 2. So I'll re-roll 3d6. Doop. Oh, yeah. Okay, so that'll be 11 plus 5. Yep.
Okay.
That's only 5 more damage though, right? Because you're re-rolling the other ones. So
Yeah,
it
I didn't
increases the-
add it
Yeah,
all
I
yet.
didn't add all the ones in.
Yeah, I was just waiting for the final dice rolls.
Mhm.
Okay. You hurl this fire and it strikes him.
Perfect.
And he's still laughing, cackling madly.
For my bonus action, the wind that was whipping around me will lift me up and carry me closer,
Okay.
so that I make sure that I stay within range if he backs up.
Great.
Perfect.
Okay. It is his turn now. He is going to turn his first attack on your spider friend.
Oof or no.
Squish the spider.
17 to hit. I think
That
that'll
hits.
hit.
Yep.
So that is That is 7 damage, and Ulfr needs to make a Constitution saving throw. And then he will
8.
8.
Yep.
Okay, Ulfr is poisoned, which means he has disadvantage on all checks until his next turn.
Okay.
I believe that's what the thing is. I'll tell you for sure later. Yeah, and poisoned until the end of its next turn.
And
Okay.
you said that was 7 damage, right?
Yes. And with Ulfr still standing, he's going to swing once more. He's tired of this spider. That's going to hit. Four damage.
Oof.
Going real low, Tori.
Oof.
Is that
That's
enough to kill
Still
Ulfr?
enough to take Ulfr out.
Okay,
Oh,
he
no.
squashes your
No.
spider. He is done with those
Oh,
awful
no.
mandibles. Ulfr goes squatch. And then he, after a moment, he kind of like dissolves into this pretty crystal flurry of snow. So it's okay.
You
Ulfr
monster.
Ulfr can be back again. And he's going to turn his last attack on Stew Drinker, of course. And he's going to miss.
Oof.
He's going to step back. Actually, he's just going to go here.
Can Stew Drinker up attack?
He can.
Ooh,
Oh,
Get
yeah.
after it.
Oh my
That-
goodness gracious.
28 to hit.
This
Mm-hmm.
is why you don't get Bardic inspired. You don't.
Don't need it.
Oh my gosh. All right, with everything going on in the chat right now, I envision like with this strike, it's like with Ulfr falling, Stew Drinker's just trying to channel like and feels the strength of his ancestors as he swings in for 20 points of damage.
You've rolled 20 like every single time.
Yeah.
I mean, it helps when you have plus 11
Yeah.
for the damage roll.
Yes, indeed. Okay. I am.
Guys, we're getting baited so hard. Something terrible is gonna happen
I
soon.
know.
Yep.
Oh,
Tori looks too chill.
I'm gonna draw. let's see. I have 10 villain points right now. I'm going to drop 6.
Okay.
Ooh.
And you hear Eska yell from the cavern you guys were in before. And she says, "There are more! They are coming through the entrance!" And you hear whoops of like battle and like excitement from echoing from behind you.
They crawled through the poop chute to get to us?
No, they came through the entrance. It was just to
Oh,
our left.
Yeah,
when we
yeah,
walked
remember
in.
the
My
bear
bad.
thing that was like the real entrance to the cave?
Yes.
They just
I
walked
thought we
in.
were further from that. There was no point to us doing that, you all. There's no point.
We caught the dragons off guard.
Well, that's true. You did do
But
that.
we could have possibly like talked to them if we went through the normal way instead of like scaring them awake. My goodness. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, they're gonna be sleepy now.
Poor Spider is dead, so I will remove him from initiative. Stu, you're up.
Gain
All
3
right.
temporary hit points.
Great, thank you. Stew Drinker, just still blind with the rage and fury, is gonna continue forward. And recklessly swing at this guy again.
Okay.
All the might of the Akhenathi tribe. That's a 26 with affirmation to hit.
Yep.
I see the heroes won the bar fight.
Yeah, 19 points of damage.
Okay.
Swinging again with that extra attack. 24 to hit.
Mm-hmm. Are you keeping track of how many rounds you've been raging, Stu?
Oh, hang on.
4 so far.
Okay. You'll rage for 10 rounds is how it works.
Oh, okay. Sweet.
I don't like that, Tori.
That's how it works in Pathfinder too.
I know. I don't like that you asked that question.
Oh.
All right. But that'll be it for Stew Drinker. Just continuing to hack away.
Yeah.
Fury in his eyes.
He
Thinking of
laughs
nothing
at
but
you.
trying to finish him off.
He laughs in your face and you don't even know like how he is standing. He's so gashed and like burnt and everything, and he just laughs and like he just spits blood in your face, and he says, "Do you really think she would let me die in my own home?" And it's Haskell's turn.
Can I do a knowledge on that?
Sure.
That cryptic
I mean,
speaking
what kind of knowledge would you propose as
religion?
what are you trying to ascertain?
What does that mean? Who is her? Like,
Ariel.
is it
That might
is
be
it-
insight.
okay. I guess I'm wondering. So Haskell's assuming he means the Frostmaiden.
Okay.
Can I like religion if there's something that's gonna stop this thing from ever dying in here? Or
You
if
don't.
he's just like speaking mumbo jumbo.
Sure, you could make a religion check. You don't see anything in this room that
9.
gods do weird, powerful things. Seems like keeping a person alive is probably within a god's power. But
Stew Drinker,
nothing,
you've got that handled.
nothing specific comes to mind.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't even take the glory from. If I was to hit that thing, it would die. Haskell would feel bad. So he's gonna let Stew Drinker handle that. And
Sure,
you
doesn't
can
want to
ready
take
actions
the
in
kill.
5e, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Haskell's going to come over here, and he's gonna have his scythe. He's gonna ready to smack something with his scythe if it gets within range.
Okay.
An enemy if it gets within range. I'm not gonna like smack Eska as she runs up.
Mooneye, you're up. Yeah.
Hmm. I'm gonna move up to here to see what's. And there's nothing in this space up here.
Well, there seems to be another passage.
Yeah. Hmm.
Or take the spider off the map. It's making me sad.
Oh, okay. No, I'm gonna do what I do to all of my dead things. There. Now it's a dead
Now
spider.
I'm more sad.
No, its body isn't there anymore anyway. I'll take it off. Bye, spider.
Oof.
It's now just a pile of snow, like when Olaf flurries away.
Oh no, we
That's
didn't have to
also
go
a sad
there.
example.
We went real far, real fast, and I wasn't ready.
I'm going to call on. No, I'm going to call on the goddess to bring her protective light upon us and turn on Twilight Sanctuary. Are
Okay.
these 5 feet?
The big square, the grid is set up for 5 feet. The big squares on the map are 10, but if
But
you
the-
just move your token, it's 5 feet. at a
5.
time.
Okay, that's what I thought. Great. So,
I can give you an aura if you like.
sure. It's 30 feet.
Okay, and I'll make it blue. We'll see if that's too distracting. Is that okay? How's that? Can you guys see that?
Yeah, I can see
Okay.
it, but it needs to go out 2 more.
It's a 30-foot radius, right?
30 foot. Yes. Oh, radius. Yeah, you're correct.
All right. Are you moving, or did you already move?
I moved already.
Okay. Okay. So this circle of moonlight, of twilight dimness comes out from, or emanates from Moon Eye, and we go to Quill.
And I'm also going to give myself 11 extra hit points.
Okay.
Okay.
Can you sense magic, Quill? Is his way of asking, do you have detect magic?
But she doesn't, and she doesn't want to talk about it right now. I knew what you were saying. She was gonna like thunderstep with you, but she's decided to not do that anymore. So she's just gonna. We're fighting right now. 5, 10. 15.
Go tell Moon Eye to see if that thing has magic on it.
Okay. Moon Eye, does this thing have magic on it? And I'll go to here so I can shoot at it. Now, I don't want to throw all my super powerful spells at this thing if it's not going to be killing it.
Yeah, I'm sensing big shenanigans here. We've
I'm
done like
s-
approximately 1 million damage to this
I
thing.
can tell you
know.
how much damage. You want to know how much damage you've done to it?
Yeah.
So
I
far?
know it's. Yeah,
I've
tell
been
us.
keeping track because I thought that would be fun. You've done 195 damage to it.
Okay, so approximately 1 million. I wasn't far
He's
off.
just a normal dude. And she's going to say, there's more coming in. There's trickery afoot.
There is.
He said that they cannot be killed in here. In their own home. Do we need to get them out?
Perhaps.
Moon Eye,
Could- We might also be able to move deeper in and find something that's keeping them alive. Yes, Haskell.
come dispel magic on this ring.
Is this guy wearing a
Cannot.
ring?
Haskell's wearing a ring that he got
No,
from
but
the
is
dead.
this guy wearing
oh.
the ring?
This guy does have a ring.
It's the ring that keeps them alive. Try and kill Haskell.
Cut his arm off.
Quill, are you taking?
Yeah.
Are you doing a
Yeah,
thing?
she's gonna do a firebolt just because she can say she did it, but she's telling Stew Drinker to cut this guy's arm off. Oh, I rolled a 2.
All
Her
right.
That's gonna
firebolt
miss.
goes wild.
Didn't quite get the arm there.
She tried to burn the hand and it just like whizzed past and hit the wall behind and just fizzled against the wall.
Yeah. Okay.
You do
Are
get 8
cold
temporary
shots a
hit
thing?
points.
Not really. No. There's probably a variant rule, that I don't know off the top of my head. But, okay. What's this guy gonna do? He's just gonna move past Stew Drinker. And he's gonna go to Quill. And
Oh!
he says, "I've had enough of you."
What?
He rolled
We've only done
roll bad
20
with
of the
his-
damage of the 200 you've taken.
It knows how
I'm
naive
tired of
Quill
me.
is, okay?
Sorry, I'm bad.
18 to hit.
18 hits me.
Okay. And his last one, 14?
14 hits me.
Okay.
You have 8 temporary hit points,
Yes, that's true.
Uh-huh.
From the magical.
or actually
Twilight.
11. I don't know. Do I only roll it once, or do I have to roll it for every person every time?
It is whenever a creature ends its turn in the sphere, you grant that creature one of these benefits
1d6 plus, so I roll it every time.
plus your cleric level.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so
it
I
does
just
not. It won't stack, but
Yeah.
Okay, so Quill, you're taking.
This isn't one of the things that I can expend my Yeti fur on, is it?
That is a bonus action to activate it.
Okay. Right. Okay.
Ian, Meta, are you out of Dispel Magics?
I am.
That is 19
Sucks.
damage,
I've always wanted to take 19 damage.
and you'll need to make 2 Constitution saving throws.
That's not what you want to hear.
Ooh.
Okay. Constitution saving throw 1. How about a 16? At 18 with chat.
Mm-hmm.
Another one. Thank you, chat. Is it a 12?
You
Uh,
are.
Can I use my hero point on that? I like to think that as it's stepping aside, like past Stew Drinker's like, your fight's right here.
I got chills.
Okay. Yes, you can re-roll, Quill.
Okay. No, I rolled lower. Okay, but that brought my first one from a 12 to a 14.
Which will help, and you will pass. Okay. 15.
Okay. Does it still look focused on me?
Yeah. Well, it's looking around now at all the targets. Haskell, you see 2 are stepping up behind you. And you also hear Eska yell, battle cry yell, and hear her engage with something.
Oh, by the gods.
And these 2 have javelins, and they're going to throw them at you, Haskell,
Oh. Right now?
right now.
Dang it.
No, they declare they're going to do that in about 5 minutes.
We're going to do
Just
this.
give me time to run away.
You better watch out. We've got javelins.
Does a 15 hit you?
Yep.
Okay. And a crit from the other one. You
Nope.
wanna
Hero point.
Okay.
Put that down, you fool.
That one is a 15.
The cat's gonna hit just like the last 15.
15. Yeah, okay. Now Dabblage. You get hit with these 2 javelins made of this black ice stuff for a total of 12, and you need to make 2 Constitution saving throws.
Stop telling me to make those tonight, Tori. I don't wanna.
I don't
I
wanna.
don't want to do it.
Oof. Woo!
Nat 20
Nat
on the
20.
first one.
Very good.
Does that just mean he succeeds all of them for this turn?
No, but I'll tell you, you can roll with advantage on the next one.
Ah, nice. I need it because that's a 7. I'm going to re-roll that one with my luck.
Okay.
Luck.
Come on.
Be lucky.
13.
You're good.
15.
Oh, I don't know.
You
Yeah.
pass.
Okay.
By the
And-
skin of your teeth.
And I'm taking 9 damage because 3, that's my temporary hit points.
Yes. Okay. Stu, you're up.
Yeah,
Okay.
3 temporary hit points, but I don't think they stack every round, right?
Yeah, he'll just take the higher
Okay.
because he'll also be getting temp HP from the twilight.
Not till the end of his turn.
Yes, that's correct. So I guess at the start of your turn, you'll get 3 temporary hit points.
Can I try to chop his arm off, the one with the ring?
Sure.
Okay. That's 24 to hit.
Okay.
$16 points of damage.
Arm
Hmm.
damage.
Okay, let's see. Sure, you can chop it off. We'll say you chop off his hand
Okay.
with the ring on it, I'm assuming.
Yes.
Uh,
Okay.
He yells out and is still alive, but you see this blue flash again. And Haskell, now that you're looking behind you anyway, you see that the source of it is coming, it originated from in here.
Wait, from where?
Back this way over here, right?
Hang on, I
Towards
need to
the-
zoom out because I'm not seeing pings. Oh.
This way.
Oh.
Okay.
Past the baddies. That's a problem. You want me to get you over there?
Oh, I'm good.
Okay.
Okay. Are you swinging again, Stew Drinker?
Okay. Can I chop his other arm off?
I'm gonna say no.
Okay.
Because technically, called shots isn't a thing in
Okay.
But I
Okay.
let you guys do that because I knew you were hung up on the ring.
I appreciate it.
I
Okay.
was trying to give you some info.
I just
Okay.
feel like if we left them all as stumps, they wouldn't be a threat anymore.
It's true.
I
Yeah.
just feel like
But-
you're really limiting my carnage right now, Corey.
The Frostmaiden says no. She is not allowing any more limbs to
Okay.
be chopped.
Okay.
Oh, 2 sevens.
That'll hit.
Continuously slinging.
Maybe if we do like
I mean,
500 damage to it, Tori
listen,
will feel bad enough and she'll
If
just
you guys want to start calling shots, I'll just have them start chopping your arms out. See how you like it.
I like the dynamic we have going right now.
I'm happy to spread it around. We can just start chopping limbs off left and right.
The big yikes.
You're wailing on this guy. Same
Okay.
result.
I'd like to can I move from here to the other side of him?
You can, you'll have to move through Quill's square is basically how
Okay.
that will work.
Okay. I'll move right here then.
Haskell.
Haskell is going to have his eyes glow purple. He's going to grin at these two, and then he's just going to turn invisible. Cast invisibility.
Nice.
And then I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I see a blue flame down there. Okay.
You do. It matches your sickle. Not really, but it just probably looks similar because your sickle
Yeah.
is fire and ice. Moon Eye, you are up.
So we see no effect from this thing. So what's the plan, guys? Are we going to try and push our way to that blue light? And just
I don't
deal
think
with
we
whatever?
saw the blue light.
Haskell would shout it out, except he's hiding right now.
Yeah. So we don't know what's going on. What I was gonna say on my turn, but since it's just talking's a free action, I'll say it now. She's gonna put a hand on Stew Drinker's back, like like when you go to like move past somebody. It's just like, I must go help Eska.
All right. I'll keep him busy.
Oh, Quill, you're gonna die.
I know,
What you doing, Moon Eye?
but she
can't
has to.
I'll move in and swing.
Okay. That'll land.
9 bludgeoning.
Okay.
My big stone axe. Boom.
All I'm saying is, whenever this immortal effect wears off, this thing better explode.
Quill, you are up.
Okay, so she said her piece. She is going to. Is she gonna take the op, or is she gonna cast a spell in order to get elsewhere? Okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cast a 2nd level spell. I'm gonna cast Dragon Breath on myself. So, like, she'll have like fire, right? She'll like that wind picks up around her, lifting her hair, and her eyes glow like with fire for a second, and like it like starts at her mouth, down her throat, and like settles like a reddish glow you can actually see through her clothes.
Cool.
And she is going to use that bonus action to let her fly out of range 10 feet. Boop, boop. So she doesn't provoke ops.
Okay.
And now she will use her movement.
You see some javelins on the ground here where Haskell was hit. Some javelins of
bloody
black
javelins.
ice. Yeah.
Some bloody javelins. Oh, great. They are blocking off my way to Eska. But she'll continue going. And she did 5, 10, 15. I think if I Dragon Breath here, I'll get both of them.
I believe you're right.
But I think it's an action to... No, casting time is a bonus action. So now I can use
you can actually use it.
Oh, I couldn't fly then. So you need to do an off attack on me.
Oh,
But it
because
says
it's
when I
flying a
cast a
bonus action.
spell.
You
I think
can
so.
you can use one of the bonus actions as an action.
Okay, then
So
that's
if you
what
want to do both of
happened.
those things, yeah, okay.
Okay.
That works. Well, and then narrative, like you'll still have it, so you can do it on your turn. Yeah.
Yeah, it lasts for a minute.
Oh, okay, cool. Okay,
That's how Haskell's breathing lightning that one time. It was fun.
that's true. All right, this thing says, "Fine, I'll bring the fight back to you," and he turns back to Stew Drinker to do exactly that. Hopefully.
Right.
Hey, what's a concentration check again, Tori? I forgot to do mine when I got hurt.
Oh, it's a DC 10 or half the damage you took, whatever's higher.
And it's a
And it's
Constitution
Constitution. Mhm.
save? I
Nat
still
20.
have my heroism.
Easy. Okay. First one misses, I believe. An 11 misses you, right?
This is me? Yes.
Okay. 19 to hit you,
That's a hit.
and a 14 to hit you.
14 is a miss.
Okay, so he'll only hit you one time, but you do need to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
And you take 9 damage. Obviously, you'll take half of that. 13 is
Affirmated?
success. Yeah. Okay. So you
Okay.
pass.
Phew.
And these two, seeing little Quill here, are gonna step up.
Sorry, Quill, I left you exposed.
You really did. This is fine.
This is fine.
It's part of his plan. He's going to catch him off guard.
Fine with what's happening here. 24, Quill.
To hit me?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's gonna get me pretty good.
You're getting hit. How about a 20? Okay, yeah. So you get hit 3 times.
This is when Quill goes down.
21 damage.
Yep, that puts me down.
Okay.
I'm unconscious.
Okay. And this one is going to continue to wail on you. So in order to not die from just automatic damage, you are going to need to heroic recovery.
Okay. Sounds good.
And they both are just like wailing. Haskell, you of course can see this because you're slipping away invisibly. But Quill just drops in there, just beating her on the ground. So you are.
What are they hitting me with?
They have flails.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they had
I
they had
just need to-
javelins
I need
and
to
flails. Yeah,
visualize
so they're
for-
just like, they are just like bludgeoning you down.
So there was
into the
probably a
snow.
sharp scream that cuts off from like Stew Drinker's ear point.
Yes, and you drop.
Haskell will yell when she drops. Moonai, help Quill.
Okay, you hear Eska fighting still, but you can't quite see her. And Stew Drinker, you're up.
Okay. Hearing that scream, hear a little random fact about Stew Drinker is that, of course, his little sister Kina is the one that he wants to save the most. But the very first time he saw Quill, and saw how kind Quill was, especially when it came to the Chwinga, she reminded him of Kina. And as a result, hearing that scream, he's going to show his back to this this warrior in front of him and just run straight for where Quill is and try to 5, 10, 15, 20. And oh yeah, because I am level 5, I do have an extra 10 feet of movement. So, I'll gladly take whatever off attack from that.
He
that
misses
first guy.
anyway, so don't worry.
Okay. And is going to swing recklessly at each of these. For the first one, that's 23 with affirmation.
Yep, that'll
Okay.
hit.
And that is 21 points of damage. And then
Any do you care which one this, like, I know you're swinging at both,
Oh.
but do you
Oh
have
yeah.
neither of them have been
No.
damaged? Okay. I'll just
Nah.
pick one. The one right in front of you got the 21 points then.
Great. 27 to hit the other one.
Mm-hmm.
20 points of damage.
Okay.
And he's gonna look down at Quill, just kind of desperately hoping that she's okay, and look up at these two. And what I picture is that mother bear aspect behind him kind of shrinks down a bit and embodies into him. So it's almost like he's trying to protect this cub right here.
Oof. I have chills all down my arm.
But that's
All right.
it for Stew Drinker.
Very cool. Real quick flavor note. I haven't been describing their attacks super well, but Stew Drinker, since you are a frequent user of the reckless attack, you see that they have employed similar tactics, and they seem to not care if they are leaving themselves open for attack, and they're just swinging wildly.
Okay.
Haskell, I see your little measurement tool out. You trying to make your way to the fire. You're up.
Desperate measuring.
Yes.
Okay, so Haskell's gonna move down to here. And then, does this look like about the size of a small campfire, would you say?
So this is it's a brazier, and it's got a cold blue flame in it. You can feel the cold like emanating from it. And every few moments, the image like flicker. Well, yeah, the flames kind of flicker into a silhouette of what looks like a woman, and and then it clears a moment later.
Okay, I can't get any closer this turn anyway, so I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna run up to this flame and then I'm going to cast Prestidigitation to try to snuff the flame out. Says I can snuff
Prestidigitation
out
to snuff
a candle, torch, or small campfire.
Okay. What does your Prestidigitation look like?
So this will end his invisibility because it's a spell. So he's gonna run up, and as he fades out, he's gonna just his eyes are gonna glow purple and appear first, and he's just gonna like throw out this like wave of purple magic that's gonna wash over the flame.
And wash over it does. And it does sort of flicker for a moment, and then it just burns brighter. Not really brighter, but it just comes back in full
It's
force.
like, oh no, I strengthened it.
You made it stronger.
Damn. How big does this brazier look like? Could I tip it?
So it looks to be made of stone, and it looks like it is like built into the cave, like it's like attached to the stone of the cave.
Okay. All right, that's all I can do for this turn. So, well, one last quick check. I'm gonna give myself a bardic inspiration.
Ooh.
Okay,
Cool.
Haskell, think. And that's my turn.
Okay. Moon Eye, you're up.
All right, I am going to.
I guess I'll shut down
Got
the
to get
hall
to
as
her,
well.
so
There's some sort
I'm
of
gonna
magic
run
fire down
past.
here.
And let him take his attack of opportunity.
Okay. He will try. Oh, never mind. He already tried it on Stew Drinker.
Oh, okay.
Right? Has it gone around since then?
No, it hasn't.
Yeah,
Same
okay.
round.
So he's used his reaction already.
Oh, thank
Then
goodness.
I'll use my action to do. I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds.
On Quill?
On Quill, yes.
Okay.
8. Quill.
Hey.
And it is Quill's turn.
Okay. So in other games, a heroic recovery lets you like automatically be standing up. Is that the case in this or no?
Sure.
Okay. So the way that I was envisioning this, and you can tell me if that doesn't work.
Okay.
So she goes down, and it's like all just like nothingness. And all of a sudden, she feels like a cold hand on her shoulder. And instead of this being like a heroic recovery, I'm going to say this is like a Levistus recovery. And she like kind of like mechanically like stands up, like her eyes blank until Moon Eye heals her. And then she like blinks back to herself. And this is going to be her little character secret thing that was bought by chat. That handprint is going to actually be on her shoulder, and it's going to be like this bluish like skin tone that she like imagines that Levistus has, because he's like an icy devil.
Very cool.
Yeah, so that's going to be how she does that. And she will look at these ones in front of her, and she just like has just like so much like visceral hate for these guys. And I lost my spell, my dragon breath spell, because I was a concentration. So she is going to have that wind pick up around her, and it's going to lift her like over them and to here. Because I provoke no ops. And I am going to do Witch Bolt. So she like does the thing where she turns in a circle. Her foot traces an outline, so she's standing like in the center of like a witch's circle. And she's gonna do lightning from both hands. And I'm gonna spend a nope. I don't remember if it's a bonus action or not to spend a sorcery point. Let me check.
Okay.
Da da da.
Also, as you fly over these berserkers, you catch sight of Eska struggling to fend off another one.
Okay, sounds good. Are they? Is that one within 30 of me? It is! Okay, perfect. So, what she's going to do then, she's going to do the Witch's Bolt. And I looked it up, it's not a bonus action. She's going to have the one go to the one close to her and one go to the one that's on Eska. And the lightning just like crackles to both.
Cool.
And hopefully I hit.
Well, you've been replenished on your hero points.
It's true.
If you need to reroll.
23.
23 will do it.
All right. I'm going to spend, because I'm like really empowered by Levistus at this moment, I'm going to spend a hero point to increase my damage by 50%. I know that's only one because I rolled 1 damage, just super crappy. But I feel like when she like calls upon his power, that touch on her shoulder like spreads out by an inch.
Cool. Okay. So they both take this.
Okay. Yep, they're both gonna take 2 damage.
Boop.
Get
but it stays on
wrecked.
him. It's a good spell. Okay. It's back to them. This far one is not done with Moon Eye. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Okay. It's going to run up behind you, Moon Eye.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna spin around, put my shield up.
Okay. I've got a 19. I've got a
That-
crit. And I've got a 24.
Well, that'd be 3 hits.
All right. We'll see what becomes of Moon Eye here. I don't
Can
think he'll
I-
go down.
I-
Are you
I
gonna
can't see
hero
them, so
point
I-
the crit?
Can I?
Sure. I'll
I'm just
allow
gonna
it.
shout down the hall. Don't get killed. I'm figuring this out.
Okay, I'll re-roll the crit. That one misses.
Ooh,
And
thank
funny,
you.
I rolled the next one and it just rolls automatically with advantage. So I actually rolled a crit again, but the lower one was only an 8. So
Oh, thank goodness.
Oh.
okay, so getting hit twice. So that is 18 damage to you, Moon Eye. And you
Okay.
need to make 2 Constitution saving throws.
All right, first thing I'm gonna do is use Stone's Endurance.
Okay. So roll that d12.
Oops, +2, so a total of 8.
Yep. Reduced by 8, so 10 damage.
Down to 10. Which means I only take 1 damage because I have 9 temporary right now.
Perfect. You do need to make 2 Constitution saving throws still.
First one, got a 9.
Okay.
Second one.
The second one won't matter because you failed the first one.
Oh, okay.
And
Well,
you
can
can
I
only,
re-roll that?
You're gonna use
first
a
one?
hero point?
I'll use a hero point. Yeah.
Sure.
Chat, you're saving our butts tonight.
For
Oh, yeah.
real.
I
Oh,
told
yeah.
you guys you would need them.
Well, I just got kicked out. I rolled 20.
Oh no!
Uh-oh.
That means he saves, right?
Automatic save.
Move on, and I'll.
I'll roll some
I'll let you
more
know when I'm back
attacks
up.
because they're coming.
Yeah.
They're coming at Stew Drinker right now.
Right.
You've got 6 attacks coming your way, my friend.
Okay.
First one is 12.
12 misses.
Okay. A 19,
That hits.
a crit.
Yes. Yeah.
I think that'll hit. So that's for
Crit
one
actually misses.
of them. That's only an 11.
11 damage.
24. Sorry, I'm just gonna roll and see how many attacks hit you, and then I'll roll all the damage
Okay.
for you. So we've
Sounds
got
good.
so far a crit and a normal attack. And does a 24 hit you?
Yes.
Believe it should. I would be shocked if it didn't.
Yeah.
And then a 21. So you are
Yes.
getting hit with 1, 2, 3 normal attacks, and then a crit.
Okay.
Don't forget you have temporary hit points too.
Okay, great.
I think Moon Eyes are better than mine.
Yeah, the last time I got to look at chat, but I think I gave you 7.
Sweet.
That's 44 damage. total.
Okay. Okay.
And you need to make 4 Constitution saving throws.
All right.
Thing you're stew drinker, because that would just flat out one-shot me.
First one,
Oh
Second one.
no!
third one.
Okay, the first one will
one.
fail.
Can I hero point that first one?
Sure.
Okay. Oh, I need to remember to type hero point used.
Does he need a hero point the second one too?
No, it's a 15 with chat. I think I saved on a 14.
Turns it into a 19.
Okay, you'll save.
Whew, okay.
Here's my Constitution check.
Oh, 14. I forgot.
16
So
total.
Oh,
that will save.
Honest.
sorry. Okay.
However, you guys see Eska drop as this berserker is continuing to wail on them.
Are her friends back there, or are these her friends?
Those are her friends. The two behind her are her friends.
These are her friends.
Okay, I can't see that on my
There's
map.
only one. Okay.
Haskell's blind over here by a torch.
Okay. I think that's everybody. Eska went down. Blah blah blah. That happened. Okay. I am sitting on some villain points still. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and spend for the rest of my 4 villain points to give each of them an extra attack.
Whoa!
Okay.
Okay.
Hey, I said don't die over there, guys.
So that's a 24 to you, Stu, and an 18.
Okay.
Do
Hits.
both of those hit? Okay.
Yes.
So you're going to take another 11 damage.
Okay.
And then you need to make 2 more Constitution saving throws. And Moon Eye, this one's coming for you.
Okay,
That is only a 12, though.
that's a miss.
And this guy,
16 and 24 for
Okay.
con saves.
you save. This guy, his extra attack doesn't matter because he's just killing Eska. So, I mean, I guess it matters to Eska, but not to you guys. Stew Drinker, go ahead.
All right. All right. Going for them strikes.
Drow is insisting I don't get any Taco Bell for tonight. No Taco Bell allowed.
Revoked.
Okay. So, recognizing that they're swinging recklessly, I won't
Mhm.
swing recklessly. Just in case. Okay. 19 to hit with chat for the first swing.
Yep.
Okay.
Are the one right in front of you?
I'd say
they've
the one
both
that's
taken about the same amount of damage. I guess the one that Quill hit has taken a little bit more.
okay. This first one will be to the one that Quill hit.
Okay.
That's 17 points of damage.
Okay.
And then the other one, it's a dirty 20 with chat.
Mm-hmm.
And that's 21 points of damage.
On the same one, or are you divvying it up?
I'm divvying it up. I'm
Okay.
trying to keep both of their attention
Yeah.
on me as much as possible.
Very good. Okay. And then you get your temp HP back from Moon Eye.
Yeah, and you get
Just
apparently
the
none.
9?
It's not
Yeah.
gonna roll. No,
Oh.
it's just not rolling.
It doesn't. The dice don't like you this evening. Well, speaking of Moon Eye, it is now your turn.
Wait, wasn't it Haskell's turn?
Yeah,
Oh, sorry, I
stun
skipped
skipped
twice.
me.
Yep.
Go
Haskell's turn.
Haskell. It's Haskell's turn.
Okay, I need to know, Tori,
Uh-huh.
would it take an action to knowledge on this flame?
I'd let you do it as a bonus action.
Okay, I'm gonna bonus
You
action.
guys
I'm
are in
gonna
desperate straits.
knowledge on this.
Okay.
So what kind of roll am I doing here?
Probably an Arcana roll.
Okay.
Can I see him?
6.
Can I see him? Can I hero point him?
I do with my actual like
Oh.
sight. I can see Stew Drinker is the only token I can see.
You can see Stew
I
Drinker?
can see Stew
All
Drinker
right,
and
I'll
nothing
allow
else.
it.
Okay. I'll be like, Haskell, please, we need you.
Quiet, I'm thinking. Okay, do I get a reroll?
Mhm.
Okay. Why is it not? There we go. Okay, here it is. 19.
Yes.
If that's not enough, I will Bardic Inspire myself.
So 20, what is it
21.
all together? 21. And then
Mhm.
you got
23.
23. Okay.
Mhm.
So this is obviously magical. You think that image that kind of flickers appears to be the Frostmaiden. Not actually the Frostmaiden, but her likeness. You think that this thing could be dispelled. You also think that if you could find a way to somehow permanently alter this brazier, that it might also disrupt the flame.
Okay. So I don't think it could be smothered.
Not naturally.
Okay.
And
That's
you think
good
that,
because had I not knowledge, I was gonna throw my body on it and try to smother it.
yeah, you think it would, you think if you did that, you would probably like burn from the cold. So you don't think there's a natural way to put this out, and it would probably, as manifested from your prestidigitation, it's going to take stronger magic than that to
Try
disrupt
and
it.
chip it with your fire icicle.
Yeah, so I'm gonna step up my move action. What do I see in there? Is like some kind of fuel in there or anything, or is it just like?
No, it's just a clean stone brazier with this blue flame.
Okay, it's time to just hack it as hard as I can with my fire icicle then. 'Cause I have no other ideas. I'm gonna try to like just take out one of the legs.
Okay.
Do I need to roll an attack? Am I just rolling damage? Am I rolling nothing?
Let me see. Go ahead and roll damage.
Okay. Let's see.
Oh, actually, sorry. Go ahead and, well, you rolled your attack anyway, right?
I did, yes.
Okay.
Haskell's the only person in the world who has to roll an attack on an inanimate object.
Well, this would be more like if he swings hard enough to like really get the mustard behind it that he needs.
I have hero points and I have bardic inspiration.
Okay,
So
you're gonna need that. Some of that. You're gonna need things.
Okay.
Because an 8 is not gonna crack the.
Okay, here we go. I'm gonna
stone.
bardic inspire myself with 6 more, so 14 plus chat, so 16 total.
That'll do it.
Okay, so that is 6 slashing, 8 cold, 2 fire.
Okay.
So it's a total of 16 damage.
Okay. It isn't much, but it starts to crack a bit.
Stew Drinker, I need you to hit this brazier very hard.
All right.
And it is now Moon Eye's turn.
I'll deal with them, brother.
Okay.
Charge in, attack one of them. Try and keep them busy. Does that one attack me from behind? Opportunity.
Yes. 17 to hit you?
Yes, it does.
Okay. I need that con save. And that's 9 damage. They're Chardolin
Oh,
black ice weapons
I'm
just
gonna
like sting
I'm
your
gonna
soul.
spend a hero point.
'Kay.
To reroll that. There we go.
Nice. Passed.
And I will attack this one. Is there a rules about pushing someone back?
Not really. You
For
can,
a
but
bull
we can.
rush?
Yeah, like it's kind of
That's a
like its
talent or
own
something, right?
special ability.
Yeah.
But we could usually if you need to roll or move through enemies, you can do an athletics or acrobatics.
I actually
check.
wanted to try and shove this one back so my brother could get by without having to deal with him. That was my thought process.
rather
do that, I
than
can't.
rather than attack. You can push. You can try and push it.
Yeah, I want to
Um,
try and just get him, open up a space for him to get by.
Okay. Yeah. Actually, I'm reading it right now. You can shove a creature. So go ahead and make a athletics check. And he's gonna contest you.
I'm gonna spend my other hero point on that. There we go. 19. 21 with the chat. Thank you.
I hate to be this meanie, and I know I'm gonna get no Taco Bell tonight, but he critically succeeded.
Oh no! What a terrible hero point. Can I spend a hero point to make him re-roll his?
That's a Haskell thing.
Dang it!
I will. I'll do it.
Haskell, do it!
Yes.
Are you doing it?
I'm gonna do it. Yeah.
Okay. Where did I just roll this one?
Leave them alone and let us get this brazier.
All right. You push him back.
All right. So I'm gonna duck low and just
You can push
barrel
him
into him.
5 feet away. So
Fall
back here.
into. Yep.
Okay. And now it is Quill's turn.
Okay. So Quill will shout at these two dummies that aren't doing anything over here, and she's gonna say, "Idiots! There are 2 of you and 1 of him. Just grab his arms and don't let him hit anyone." And I'm going to continue my Palpatine hands and force these bolts of lightning that are still attached to them. They pulse. And hopefully I'll do... Oh, I don't even have to hope because it just automatically does the damage. Okay.
You do the thing.
So it is a d12 plus 5 because I keep forgetting my blessing. So 14 damage to both
Nice.
of them. And
It was this one, right? That you had attached?
I think so.
Okay.
I think I had that one and then this one over here that was by Eska.
Yeah.
And then there is no free 5 foot or no safe 5 foot, correct?
Nope.
It's
And
a
I think that-
disengage as an action, I think.
Mm-hmm.
I think that I use the spell. I didn't cast the spell, so I can't use my cool floaty business. I really want it. Okay. So I will bonus action activate my little hair thing. My little polar talisman.
Oh, it was like hair.
Yeah,
Hair.
I
What
have
is-
polar bear, tuft of
Yes.
polar bear
Yeah,
hair in my hair.
Very
That I
good.
braided in.
Okay.
Yes.
So all next turn you will be immune to any non-silvered damage, which, spoiler alert, there's no silver in this cave. So
Woo!
very cool.
Thank
Good use.
Yeah. So with you stinging him, he's gonna step up to you
That's
and swing away.
that's-
I guess I shouldn't roll because he's just gonna swing and you're gonna be immune and it's gonna be awesome. What does this look like? Quill just
Okay.
standing this damage.
So, okay, I'm going to say that because of the mama bear thing that Matt said earlier, and this is polar werebear hair, I'm going to say an aspect comes around her and literally bats the attacks aside. So it's standing like a white bear in her space, and it's just slapping aside all of these attacks.
If he were more in his right mind, he would probably be shocked, but he's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
These boys are crazy. This one's gonna swing at you, Moon Eye. First one is a 16.
That you have to get the same armor class or higher, right?
Meet or beat.
Yeah, meet or beat. So yep, it meets it.
Okay, second one is gonna miss. Third one is gonna hit you. That's 16 damage and 2 more Constitution saving throws.
Mhm.
Ooh. Quill. Well,
Uh-oh.
I was debating if you would need to make the con saving throw if they just hit you, but I think you're just immune. So I think it's not going to break skin, so you're
I
just
don't-
going to be fine.
Yeah.
What
Sounds good.
what happens if we don't make the con save?
I don't think we found out.
no one,
yet.
everyone has refused to even entertain the thought.
case,
They've just
I'm gonna
used hero
Spend a
points.
hero point and do it. Roll again. I got
We
a crit
don't
on the first
have-
one, but
We don't have time to dabble with the unknown right now.
oh,
Okay,
I assume an 11 does not do it.
an 11 does not do it.
13.
So congratulations, everyone. We're gonna find out that
I have been dreading this moment all of my
Oh
life.
no.
you're poisoned until the end of your next turn. Poison
Can he
means
breathe?
yes. Poisoned
Okay.
and means you have disadvantage on like all of your checks, basically.
Oh, you know what, guys? We've been wasting.
Yeah.
My twilight can take away an effect.
Dang it.
Oh.
We've
Oh.
just been chucking hero
Is it?
points
Can
at
it
the
take away
problem.
poisoned?
Nope, it only charmed or frightened. So never
Okay,
mind. We
so
weren't
you
chucking away
haven't-
hero points.
Oh.
Woo!
Okay. He attacked. This one is moving up. And he'll attack Stew Drinker.
Stew drinkers have such a hard time getting over here.
22, 23, and a crit.
No
Oh.
crit, says Haskell.
Is that what Haskell actually says?
Leave him alone. I need his help.
Okay. An 18 though is
Hit.
okay, so still get hit, but not a crit.
Okay. 3 con saves.
Yes.
You can do it. I believe in you. Uh-oh. I spoke too soon.
4 damage. And you're gonna fail that first one.
I'll re-roll that one with a hero point.
Okay.
You guys are fighting for your lives over there. Nothing's hurt Haskell worse today than himself.
So that'll be a 13 with the hero point plus 2 and chat.
Let me see. That will meet it. So just barely. Okay.
Okay.
You do take 12 total damage though. That's after halving it.
Okay.
Hey,
Okay.
how are you doing over there, Stew Drinker?
I'm hurt, but I'm okay.
my good lord, you can take so much damage.
Okay, that's everyone. This guy is this other guy is satisfied with that. So actually he's gonna come over here. 5, 10, 15. And try and hit Quill.
I'm immune.
That's true.
Come at me.
Okay, never mind.
I'm a bear.
He swings, swings. Bam, bam, bam. And you are immune.
Does that hair only last for a round?
One
One
round.
turn.
And
Yeah, one
now
round.
I'm
You're so
screwed.
dead next round.
Stu,
I'm
you're up.
super screwed.
No, Stu's gonna break the thing, and we're
Okay.
just gonna slaughter.
Okay. Here we
I
go.
don't think you
First,
can reach it this turn.
Go,
wow.
Stu, go.
First 5 feet, op attack.
Yes.
Okay.
Only by 1 though. Well, yes. It's 1
Okay.
so far.
All right.
24.
That's a hit.
Uh,
Con save is a 25 with chat.
Yep. That's only 4 damage from him.
Okay.
And I'm
And
assuming you're running by the next guy.
oh yeah,
Okay.
10. Okay.
23 to hit you.
Yep. Con
Need another
save.
con save. The dice are just
14
flying.
with chat.
14 passes. That's 11 damage.
Okay.
You make it through.
So 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40.
So
make
fast.
another round.
Am
Hey.
I in melee range yet?
You are in melee range.
Okay. I'm swinging.
Oh my goodness, you're so fast.
Yeah, my barbarian just barely enough speed. I'm going all out
Haskell didn't know he was
recklessly.
beckoning the Flash when he called him over.
He's like, oh.
I'm recklessly attacking this thing.
So it's gonna have advantage when it attacks back.
Yes.
Okay. 25
27
definitely.
with chat.
Yep. 27 will do it.
Okay, that is 17 points of damage.
Okay.
And I'm swinging again. 18 with chat.
Mm-hmm.
18 points of damage.
Okay, hold on. I have to math some stuff.
Well, it's a good thing you got here because Haskell was definitely not killing this
Haskell's
thing.
gonna take like 20 turns to do it.
Haskell's got like this little ice pick like chiseling away at it, and Stewdrinker comes over here, smashing it with the might of the gods.
Okay, it's starting to crack in earnest now. And it's like the fire itself seems to be like burning almost with desperation.
Mm-hmm.
And you don't think it can take much more. Haskell.
That's it.
Haskell,
Haskell's
take it
taking the
down.
spell magic next level. It's happening. Okay, now with my knowledge on this, would I assume it's not going to be hurt from psychic damage?
So the flame, no. And what you guys are doing right now with the brazier is like permanently like breaking it. So psychic damage cannot crack stone.
Okay. Okay. So in that case, I am going to spend my bonus action to Bardic Inspire myself again. And I'm just going to attack it. Nothing more I can do. I can't mock it. I can't psychic it. All I can do is chisel it.
You got this, Haskell.
Okay. Ice sickle fire thing. Okay. It's 19 to hit it.
Mm-hmm.
That's a total of 14 damage with everything totaled together.
Okay.
That's
I forgot about this last time. It wouldn't have changed things dramatically, but you're wearing that ring, right?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so you swing and, well, you're gonna do it. So how would you like to crack this brazier? And
I mean,
dispel
he's
the-
chiseling it. Student comes over and like smashes it with like the might of a mountain, and then he's just gonna take out the last little chip that Studrinker just cracked.
Okay, and as you do, the ring on your finger also shatters.
Yes.
Oh.
It doesn't like hurt you, but it just like cracks along with the brazier, and
It's
the
worth some
flame,
coin.
like it almost is like grasping hands in the air, and then it just sputters out. And all of you who are around these berserker fellows see their rings shatter as well, and they all look panicked. And actually, this one in the back, he just immediately drops.
Does he just like explode?
I was gonna say,
Do we
oh
want
my
the final
gosh.
damage count on that guy?
Yes.
Hold on. Let me. It is 237 points of damage that you dumped into that fellow, and he just collapses immediately alongside his ring. The others look real freaked. Haskell, are you moving?
Already, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4,
Okay.
5. Done.
Well, Haskell finishes. Moon Knight, go ahead.
It worked. And then I am going to swing at the one in front of me.
You can swing with advantage because they are. They've been attacking recklessly.
I get a dirty 20.
That'll
for a
that'll
whopping
certainly hit.
4 damage. Actually, I'll spend my hero point, my last one, to
Okay.
reroll that damage.
Okay.
Oh, that didn't do much more. Total of 5 damage.
5. Okay. You smack him. Quill, Well, I guess, are you moving, Moonai? You'll probably provoke some op. Well, just one
yeah.
op if you did move, but...
No, I don't really see the reason to.
Okay.
I'll stay here.
Quill, you're in a bit of a pickle.
So Quill should be so scared, but she's feeling very empowered by Levistus, and like a wicked smile starts to come across her face as like they're getting closer, and the lightning in her hands, she's just gonna reach out and like cinematically touch them. I'm not trying to like do like any sort of attack or anything, but she's like gonna reach up and grab them by like the throat on each of them, and she's gonna just say yes as she electrocutes them one more time.
Cool.
Before she probably goes down.
Haskell's not there to see Quill go crazy.
I know. It's perfect. Okay, D12 plus 5 to each of these. That is 11. I am going to spend a hero point to 50% plus that damage. And
okay, so that would be plus 5 more?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. And that wasn't enough to kill them?
Not quite.
Okay, I am just gonna risk it all. I'm going to actually... I feel bad about this, Tori. I'm gonna spend my final point, and I'm actually gonna re-roll my damage, so it might end up being less damage.
Okay.
Okay.
Wow, not saving it for the heroic recovery, huh?
Now...
Risking it all. I love it. Okay.
I said risking. We're risking it. Okay.
You are risking it.
Oh, it opened a roller instead of rolling the dice like I asked, but it's gonna be higher than 6. I really hope. It's one lower. It's fine.
Oh no!
It's like tilted on it. It's so dumb.
I'll take the higher one, but
Okay.
you did not roll higher, unfortunately.
Bummer.
Okay. Is Quill moving?
No. She's gonna take a bajillion op attacks if she moves.
Okay.
Yeah, that's smart.
And I only had the one tuft, right? I wasn't gifted another tuft of hair. Okay, I didn't think so. And I can't eat a thing, right? As my bonus
you can
action.
have a Chwinga cookie.
I have one more Chwinga cookie.
You can eat your Chwinga cookie.
I will eat my Chwinga cookie and take 2d4 plus what?
Plus 2.
Plus 2. Healing for this. Oh, I rolled 1-1.
Oof,
so
that's a Haskell
that's
Chwinga
a
cookie right there.
Haskell situation. All right, I have 12 health.
You
Okay.
have 9 temporary.
Thank you.
Oh,
All right. It is their turn.
Hopefully they die in the next 2 because my spell is going to wear off. 2 rounds, everybody.
I think we're all hoping they die soon for multiple reasons. First, going on Moonai. That is 16 to hit you.
That's a hit.
That one's only a 10. And that
Misses.
is a dirty 20.
That's a hit. So first Constitution. Second Constitution. So that's a 13 with the chat.
13, yeah, affirmated, you're good. So 16
Great.
damage. These guys that you're holding by the throat are not pleased with this situation, Quill.
No, my handprint is probably barbecued to their skin.
That's a
No.
21 to hit you.
my horns are falling off. A 21 hits.
That's only 4 damage. And
Okay.
then
Oh.
that's only a 9 to hit you.
Miss.
Oh.
And a 13?
That is on the money.
Okay. So one more hit. And you need 2 con saves.
2?
Because you got hit twice, but
Oh,
we'll
right,
see.
right.
Well, I guess we'll see if it matters. 9 is the damage.
Okay,
Well,
I'm still
The
up.
temporary takes it all.
Oh, yeah. That's
'Cause I
true.
got 4 and then 9. Yeah, I'm good.
Okay. So, I'm just going to keep track of how many con saves you need at the end of this.
Oh, okay, that's
Because another
fair.
guy is attacking you.
Okay.
16 on the first one, then a
Hit.
17,
Hit.
then an 11.
Miss.
Okay, so you got hit by 2 more.
Okay.
For 10 more damage.
Okay, I'm down.
Okay, so go ahead and make your 4 con saves.
I rolled 1 already and I got a nat 1.
Okay.
My
Are
second
you
one,
going to re-roll that one?
I only have 1 hero point, so if I spend it to do
Okay,
this,
that's fair.
I'll
So
just
you're poisoned.
die.
The rest don't matter because you'll just be poisoned. And that means you'll have disadvantage on a death saving throw, which is why it is relevant right now. Okay. That's all of them. Stu, you're up.
Okay. 5, 10, 15,
Stu's just on like damage
20.
control. He's just like
25, 30, 35, and I'm gonna use another rage. I'd imagine, like, flavor-wise, it's just dashing forward, seeing Quill on the ground again. At this point, he's I don't think he's ever had to rage this long before, and it's like his eyes are bloodshot, and like his muscles are all like the veins are popping out, but he knows that he can't, no matter how tired he is, he can't stop yet. And he's gonna take a swing at this one closest.
they are already you already have advantage just in case,
Oh, okay, cool.
so you don't have to reckless. 19 hits.
Okay, I'm gonna say I'm reckless anyway upon seeing Quill down again. That first one is gonna be 18 damage.
Okay.
And then extra attack.
Woo!
Natural 20.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get after it.
19 points of damage.
That was a relatively low roll for.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. But that'll be
that
it
is
for
Stu.
him.
Haskell.
Okay, Haskell is going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Okay, Haskell is going to go over to here, and that one's still alive.
Yep.
Okay, I'm just going to swing at it with my scythe. Quill is down, right?
Yeah.
I have no ranged heals. I cannot get you from right
You have
here.
advantage on attacking right now because they
Okay.
have been reckless in their ways.
Okay. Advantage. And swinging with the sickle. 24?
Yeah.
26? Okay,
Yeah.
so that is going to be a total of 4, 6, 8 damage with my fire damage. And
How
I'm
do
going
you
to...
do it?
Oh. Yeah.
Ooh.
I'm just going to run up and I'm just going to I'm going to cut it right at the neck with my flaming icicle.
Cool.
And I don't think I'm going to use a bonus action right now. So that's going to be me.
I love Stu's been running in and doing all of the like heavy hits, and then Haskell's been like with his sickle.
He
He's there
creates
with,
the
like, the-
openings and Haskell just gets the last little bit.
I feel like you have like one of like those foam hammers and you're like, bonk!
Although your sickle probably does look really cool.
It's true. Haskell's like a pretty
Flaming
fierce little
ice
warrior. He
sickle.
doesn't- He's not half bad.
Moon Eye, you're up, my friend.
Yes, I'm gonna come through here, which gives him attack, right? Or I'm not leaving his attack zone.
To
I don't know
move
if it
to
gets-
here?
Yeah.
Yeah, that you're fine.
Okay. And I am going to cast Cure Wounds on our dear friend.
Woo!
Your friend Quill.
And I
Levistus
still
ain't done with you yet.
I know.
have a second level spot, so That will be 2d8.
Okay. Any bonus actions?
I don't have anything I can do, I don't think.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah,
Quill,
cantrips won't help.
Nope. You will be up with however many hit points Moon Eye rolls for you here.
Okay. So she's laying on the ground. And she looks up at these guys.
Stay with
And-
us, little one.
She's still laying inside the middle of her, like, witch circle. I was trying to decide if she was going to use another one of those. Okay, remind me what's bad about casting close to people?
If you cast a ranged attack or do a ranged attack while you're in melee range with someone, you get disadvantage.
Okay. Not a problem. Not a problem.
I only got you 6.
That's wonderful. So she is going to. Oh, this might be neat. Sorry, one moment.
No worries. I would offer to come back to you, but it's their turn next.
No,
so.
it's okay. So she is going to actually draw in a sharp breath, and air is going to rush towards them, and she's going to grab onto Moon Eye's ankle, and she's going to thunder step away and bring him with her all the way over to Eska so that he can potentially heal her if he can save her or not.
Very cool.
Nice.
So she's just like still flat on her back while this happens, and everything within 10 feet of me makes a Constitution saving throw of where I
Okay.
left.
So Stu, that'll include you.
Yeah,
No problem.
and
Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to roll with advantage.
that's okay. You did great.
I usually just keep the one on the left, so you can have the crit success if you want.
All right. Whew.
What's the DC, Quill?
15.
'Kay,
No,
first-
2 more because I have my special cloak.
Aha. Okay, they both fail.
Okay, wonderful. They are going to take 3d10 thunder damage.
Nice.
Kaboom. 21.
Okay, the
And-
one above you, how do you do it?
The one above me. Okay, yeah. So it's a crack of thunder, and like the air literally shakes as I like disappear.
Ooh, and it like
So-
echoes super loud in this cave.
Oh yeah, it's just going everywhere. And I picture like there's like icicles above. They like start jiggling
Mhm.
and then they fall. And yeah, he just like sonics himself to death.
Yeah, that sounds
Um,
rough.
Yeah, and Moon Eye, you'll be right here next to Eska. I can't move your token, unfortunately. There you go.
Thank you.
Hmm.
Cool. Okay, it's just the one guy left. Gosh, I'm trying to figure out who he's probably maddest at Quill here because she's been lightning choking him and stuff.
Sure, that makes sense.
People do
Um,
tend to get mad at the dark side.
Yeah. So, probably for his last turn, he's going to crit unless Haskell has something to say about it.
Haskell's got a lot of things to say about it.
Okay, I will re-roll my crit.
Go back to the grave. You should already be in it.
14. Does that still hit you?
Yep, it just barely does.
Okay.
You should not crit.
Yeah, you did not get crit. And he misses one. So you take 2 attacks. And you're going to take 17 damage.
Ugh, I'm down again.
How much are you down by?
So you got me 5 health, right?
Yep.
So I'm down by 12.
Okay.
I rolled for your temporaries, but it's my
Okay.
thing is lagging horribly, so I don't know. Might get
And
lucky.
it won't matter a whole ton, I don't think, but you will make con saves for those 2. I think you'll probably get healed or recover, so it will probably be okay.
You have 11
but-
temporary, so you're only at -1.
Okay, cool.
Stu, you're up.
All right. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. All right. Recklessly attacking him.
He reckless attacked already, so it's just all the recklessness
Oh,
all
yeah.
over the place, everywhere.
Absolutely. Okay. That first strike is a 28 with chat to hit.
Mm-hmm.
20 points of damage.
Nice.
And the second one, I'm going to use a hero point to make sure I hit.
Okay. $26
right.
will hit.
Get it, stew drinker.
16 points of damage.
How do you do it?
All right. At this point, Stu's taken a lot of punishment, but I would say the thing that hurt most was seeing Quill, who reminds him so much of his little sister, go down twice now. And he's running forward, just bearing, throwing caution to the wind, aware that if anything strikes him at this point, it could be bad news. But he winds up en route and takes like the biggest swing through, to the point where I imagine his momentum carries him through. So he spins around twice, slicing through the waist and the neck of this thing.
Oh, I have such a cool visual of that.
Mhm.
And you do slice clean through this mad, corrupted warrior as Quill sinks down. And at long last, we are out of initiative. Yay!
Right.
You guys lived!
Oh, man.
Oh,
Mooneye is going to kneel down next to Quill, and pick her up and hold her. And before casting Cure Wounds, look at his brother, see the carnage all over the ichor of his brother, the half body falling. Oh yeah, Haskell's here too. And then holding Quill, broken body, and flash back to whether it was the right choice to come here, because when he had his vision of his brother, he was he spoke to first the fox guide he has, that he was going to go, and he told him no, and then the Moon Maiden, who he's never spoken to directly before in such a way, came to him and said it was not the action for him to do. He had another journey to follow, and he said, I must walk away from you and protect my brother. That is the vision that I've been told to. So that's his lowest point from a religious, from a spiritual standpoint. And he's wondering if maybe he made the wrong choice in that moment.
And now surrounded by carnage and everything, you're like, maybe I should have stayed
Yeah.
in the wilderness.
Haskell's got his little bit of courage, just gonna pat Stew Drinker on the back of the calf, make sure Quill's okay.
Yeah, so Quill, are you okay?
Did I get healed, or should I can use my?
I
perfect.
healed you for 6, so you're up to
Okay.
5.
Also,
Yeah.
Eska's down. If anyone is trying to do anything about that.
I imagine we're wrapping up here. I can do
Yeah.
some healing, but I can do that off screen
Okay.
if we're wrapping up.
Cool, yeah. So we'll I'll say you just barely got to Eska in time if you're gonna heal her magically. And we will heal Quill up, and we'll pick up here right here next time and see what there is to see with this cave and everything. Chat, thank you so much. Actually, you players should be the one thanking chat.
We have been.
Yes.
It's been like, thank you.
Yes.
You guys have been amazing.
oh man.
Yes, it was
Seriously, would not have
a
survived.
bumpy one.
Yeah,
It's also
this was
just so
a
fun seeing
crazy
you guys all in
combat.
chat. There were so many of you tonight, and it was great fun.
Absolutely. It was so fun to see the back and forth. Thank you for all the villain points. I know as soon as stuff got real, that was going to stay on the hero side, so I'm glad I at least got to cause a little bit of mischief. And thank you players for enduring such a long, hard battle. You guys were creative and macho and very heroic and fun. So good times all around.
Learn chat is chaotic good because they're like, we're gonna get you, but we won't let you die.
Yeah, exactly. We
exactly
don't
what
want to
it's
see you
like.
die. We want to see you struggle, but we don't want to see you die. Yes, that's how I feel as well. So thanks everyone for tuning in. If you'd like to support our channel, you can obviously follow us here. Please go subscribe on YouTube if you haven't already. We upload our old episodes on there. So if you are new to this show tonight, you can watch our old episodes and catch up with the story, see what the heck is going on. We also have a few other shows on there and some fun one-shots and stuff. So head over to youtube.com/level1geek to go check that out. You can also follow us on all the social media stuff. You can also show your support by purchasing dice and accessories from one of our affiliate partners down below. You can check out those links down there, or you can join our Patreon if you would like. I think that's all the fun plug stuff. Do you guys have anything you would like to announce?
Discord, we have
tomorrow.
fun there. I just
Oh,
put
yeah.
it in the chat. We have
Join our
Black Void
Discord.
tomorrow. We just started the campaign. They almost died on the first session, so we're gonna see the recover session too. It was super fun.
And then on Wednesday, we are supporting a Kickstarter that's going to go live later this month. We're going to be playing Change Stars, and it's going to be great fun. It'll be the first time the game is being played without somebody from the dev team. So come watch me totally mess it up.
We are so honored.
Yeah. So we have lots of streams coming at you this week. And then M is over on Weave the Tale on
Mhm.
Thursday in playing Parslings.
Yep. It'll be good times.
It's
So
4
go
days
follow
of
her over there.
TTRPGs.
4 days of M's face.
This.
What else would you want? Yes. Okay. Thank you again, everyone. This was a super, super fun episode. And we'll of course be back next week. So, oh, actually, I lied. We are skipping next week. I'm glad I remembered. I am out of town. I'm going on vacation. Yes, I know. The nerve. But we will be skipping next week, next Monday night. But we'll be back at it following that week. So
Beat us
hope-
down and then run away. I
hopefully-
see how it is.
Exactly. Yep. So we'll be back in 2 weeks for Frostgeeks. But look at the bright side. That'll give everyone time to catch up on old episodes if you are not caught up. So anyway, I will do our little outro now. Everyone, go take a long rest. You certainly need it after this battle. Always look around for glowing blue braziers that need breaking.
And
And-
don't prestidigitate them.
Don't press to digitate them. And we'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.
Good night.